Live with the pre-show. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the pre-show. Let's hash it out podcast. Alongside with Tate Talks. And as y'all just seen, the moderator dipped out. Ziggy the Beast. Just here on this lovely Taco Tuesday. This good feel weather outside Tuesday. Man, I don't know if you was outside today, Tate. It felt good. Like
when I got up this morning and I walked outside, I was like, wow, I haven't felt this in a year. It felt good outside today. It really did.
Yes, the whole day too. Like even when the sun popped out, like you had the little heat.
By the time I was getting off at 4 o'clock, I was about to bust out my work shirt. It was hot.
It wasn't that hot, but
it was that hot.
The weather was good though, man. The weather was good.
It is. It was a beautiful weather day today, definitely.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that for the rest of the week. Like from what I've been seeing, it's gonna be like that it's supposed to be even colder tomorrow. For the rest of the week, I think, even through the weekend. I just feel sorry for you.
And then I wore my hoodie. I have a hoodie too. My shirt. And I also have
that's what I need. That's what I'm getting. My hoodie. My hoodie and my
shirt. Definitely my hoodie.
But I wanna while we do have a little time, I do wanna send a prayer out to all the people out there in Florida. You know, you got that hurricane that's about to approach. So if we have any viewers if we have any viewers from Florida, or people that has family members or friends, please check up on your people. Send a prayer out to them because this is supposed to be a devastating storm when it hits land at a category 4 from what I've been seeing. So, you know, I just hope everybody get out of town and get to higher ground and hopefully wish for the best. I'm definitely praying for the citizens and people that we might have, you know, family, friends, whatever, who live out there in Florida. Just hope I think we know that feeling way too often. Even though it's been a quiet hurricane season, it's always that one that's going like it can change people's lives.
Very surprising.
Yeah. So other than that though, we are live. We about to just get a couple of things in order. You know, we got some good topics. I think y'all gonna, you know, last week, a lot of y'all enjoyed that. You know, we definitely gonna have the Gidgeries back on at some point. Me and Tay came up with some, I would say, some interesting topics for this week. More of an understanding, but I think we may find some common ground on this one. But who knows? You know, Tay like to throw a little monkey wrench in it and
wow.
Swerve
so it's on me. Yeah. I throw the monkey wrench, right? Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. The same way I just took in everything last week. I'm gonna just take it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good show, man.
I'm gonna be this week.
It's gonna be good this week, man. I think it's gonna be one of them type of topics that everybody's gonna continuously learn from. And you know me, I'm a talker, but I'm gonna learn from everybody's opinions. I am. You know, I ain't here to discriminate. I ain't here to judge. I ain't here to, you know me, Jay. I'm just here to take a step back and I'm gonna listen. I'll also put my 2 cents in as well. You know that. There you go. What's up, Slater 22? What's up? What's going on,
Slater?
We letting everybody get the notifications. We giving people get themselves together. Hopefully, everybody had a great Tuesday. The weather felt good, man. I know Zig had the weather up there by you.
Hey, man. First off, last night,
right?
Y'all know Jupiter was visible last night to a certain extent, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I went out. Did y'all see it? Were y'all able to see it? I was able to like for real though. I was able to see like where it was at in the sky. That shit was fire. Yeah. I got a photo of it, and they had people that was like out in more of like the country that don't have as much like light pollution as we have in these cities.
Mm-hmm.
So like this was from my view right here. Like that's like the only thing that was in the sky, and it was like a big fucking circle.
Now, that's pretty cool.
It was fire. Yeah,
How
that was
did you know
fire.
that?
Now I'm gonna show you
Have
like
you
the.
saw it in the news?
So I got an
What's
app
going on,
called.
family?
I got an app called. What is it called? Sky. It's called Night Sky, and it
Okay.
use your geolocation in your phone, and it like gives you like the direction like based off like the satellites and everything, and you can like
So it's an app that
direction
you
your
downloaded
phone.
or it's something with the phone?
It come with Apple. It's called Night Sky. Like it like this.
Because like the new
Like
update
for
on
real,
the
it's a
phone, it's
legit
been
thing.
doing some weird stuff. Like my friend was saying something at work today, and I was just like, I never saw that. This must be something with the update. Something about winds. I was like,
Man,
it's
y'all
not that hard outside. Okay.
hold on. So like the people that was out in the country that don't have as much like like light pollution like we got, he was able to like get like 3 of the moons. It's like kind of weird on this. You ain't gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna have to send it to y'all. But you can see like 3 moons and Jupiter, the big circle, and you can see like the stripes on it. I was like, yo. So this is the closest it'll be like in like the next like 100-something years. It'll be back at this spot.
T done.
So
Shout
yeah.
out.
It was kind of cool.
Shout out to everybody that's been purchasing the Let's Hash It Out merchandise. Shout out to T Done. I seen her repping the Let's Hash It Out podcast shirt. I see y'all, the hoodies and stuff.
Clearly missed the T memo, but it's cool.
Hey.
Oh, also, if y'all want to be featured on our Instagram channel, make sure y'all take a picture. If of course, if y'all want, take a picture wearing the merch, and then we're gonna save it and make sure we put it on our highlight spotlight on our Instagram page. So if y'all want to be highlighted, rocking the merch, we'll give you a shout out and spotlight you on the Instagram channel. So definitely appreciate y'all. Also, for those that listen to this back on MP3 via the streaming platforms, podcasting platforms like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, blah blah blah. Leave us a 5-star review. We get a notification in our email, and we will personally shout you out on the show. So we definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure we get y'all personal shout outs. Also, if you bought a shirt, we would like to personally thank y'all on the show as well. For security reasons, we are not notified who bought what. So until y'all tell us. So if y'all bought a shirt, let us know so we can personally thank y'all on the show. So for security reasons, if you bought a shirt, I'm not gonna know that's you. All it's gonna tell me is order number 555133. Ordered a sticker. And I'll be like, all right, cool. I don't know who that is, but thank you.
Right.
So you let us know that as y'all, and then we could properly thank y'all on the next one. So,
and look, before people start commenting, we're gonna get this out. I did not get the memo.
What? So, why you getting so defensive, dog? Hold on. Nobody saying that.
So defensive because he know he got the memo.
I know
how. You want me to take my shirt off, dog? I wear something else.
Nah. I'm just saying, people gonna be like, "Well, Zing, and take out this shirt off." Sure, what you? I already know it.
Hey, you the leader, bro. Lead by example.
Exactly.
You the leader.
Black power, black love.
All right.
There you go. So yeah, I just want to clear that out the way before people start. Oh, where your shirt at?
You see, take out the gray shirt. I got the blue shirt, so we do have options. We got options. You know what I'm saying? This is the 100% cotton. English said, me and the wife have our shirt. We in the building for real. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shout out to the who's that English? Shout out to the English fam. Monty English. I'm assuming Monty English and English 77 is they connected somehow. Appreciate both of y'all.
That's his wife.
T done.
His
okay.
Wife.
Okay. All right, cool. So appreciate y'all. Yeah, all right. Yeah. T done. Hey y'all. What's good, T? Mom here.
Yeah,
What's
Mom.
Good, Mom.
I also want to shout out. We all about support here.
Yeah.
I want Tay to do it though because I don't have all the information. But T Dunn is doing a gumbo special, like she cooking.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, so we definitely support. And I posted it on my story today. A lot of people looked at it. Y'all
hold on. Hold on. Wait. T Dunn. Was it T Catering, right? Or something like that?
Dunn Catering.
Dunn Catering.
Yes.
Dunn Oh, I see what y'all did there. All right.
Yeah.
Done privately catering. It's done privately. Sorry.
Yeah. We support those who support us. So, we don't try not to forget anybody that supports us in any type of way.
Definitely.
Definitely, y'all check out Cooking Out. I never had none of her cooking. I'm assuming it's good.
Here you go.
And it's good.
All right, hold on. You know what? We could hold on. We got 3 more minutes. Hold on.
These days, huh?
Huh?
We're so fancy. We can do all type of things with this.
I'm about to say, hold on. We got a little bit of time before we get into the show. Hold on. I got you.
I'm gonna redeem myself this week. They talked
Nah.
about me so bad last week. It's
What?
crazy.
You said?
All right.
After they talked about me so bad last week, I gotta redeem myself this week.
Who is they? I don't know what you're talking about.
This is your fan base that
I ain't say nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
No, who is they?
They want to hear from you. That's the memo that I received. They want to hear from you. They wanted to hear from you, no matter what. So I'm just giving
Every
you
dog has his days.
Man, look at that.
Hold on. Hold on. We gotta. There we go. All right. So we are currently on Done Privately Catering. So this is for all our people that's in the New Orleans area, right? Or am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. Yes, in the NOLA area.
In the NOLA area, check out Done Privately Catering.
Mm-hmm.
She doing gumbo. You see 32 ounces, $20 seafood gumbo only. So if you got seafood allergies, you got shellfish allergies, stay away. Or keep the Benadryl on hand if you just gotta have a bite. She does respond to DMs, as y'all see right here. Send a message to Done Privately Catering. As you see right here, it's not ketchup. There's not all this type of other weird stuff you see in
snow
online.
crabs,
There's no snow crabs in there. This is sausages, roux, homemade roux. Look, people, I'm tweaking for your gumbo since people tweaking for her stuff. Look at that. Got the order in. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait. Oh, Sean said, hold up. What we got?
I know they got hot sausages in that gumbo.
They do.
All right, I'm about to say now. They ain't gumbo.
Yeah. So look, we going through. Like, look, got my order.
My
look,
people cook. Don't go there.
Look, tweaking. look. This person, Jeannie, says she was tweaking for. If somebody not tweaking for something, if it's nasty, nobody gonna be tweaking.
No, I never said that. I just wanted to know if they had hot sausages in gumbo.
Whatever it's in that, whatever it's in it, they got people tweaking for it. All right, so look, place your orders now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you going too far. Like,
no. I was just trying to,
Stay right there.
Hold on, let me. I ain't trying to expose nobody. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Man, they over there twerking at Done Privately Catering.
Man, hold up.
All right, hold up. All right, but yeah, we got 2 more minutes. All right, so anything you want to tell the people before we get started, Esrata? Anything like what's in store for today for the listeners?
We getting into a little bit of submissive and entitlement.
Oh boy.
Oh yes. Submissive.
Here we go.
Entitlement.
I ain't learned nothing from last week.
Actually, he didn't learn nothing. You see that?
Look, man, them people ain't gonna never come back because
I just gotta sit here and argue about everything they said last week. now I gotta start throwing my fire in my darts. I love it. It's my time.
Yeah, but entitlement and submissive, do they go hand in hand? We'll get into that a little bit later in the second hour of the show, and want to kind of chop it up with the community and kind of get people's perspective on dating, as far as how people be like the first month is always glorious and the conversation,
the honeymoon phase,
right? But then it fades out. Why is that? What is the issue when it comes to that? A lot of people might say, you was doing this in the beginning and now you're starting to fade away. We need to chop it up. We need to get that in order. We need to hash that out. Why is that always happening? Or why does it happen at a high percentage? So that's what we have in store for y'all today. Those are the two topics. So, like I said, man, we're gonna hash some things out. And no, we're not gonna debate with the Gidries and the gems they dropped last week. No, it's not that. So get your head out the gutters, Zed.
Why did you say nothing?
Yeah, you said I'm about to debate what they said. No, this is for us to.
We're not saying it. What he's saying is we left last week so positive, and this week we about to go head to head.
This is going to be positive.
There we go.
It's going to be a positive episode. What up, Justin?
Yay, Jay Smooth. What's good, big dog?
This is going to be a very positive episode, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to upstart none. I just need to understand it.
I already. Sean, I know you and me. We're about to go head to head episode. We are. Okay.
Exactly. That's all it is. You know.
Let's just say.
Well, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from my show writer, S Rider. What we got in store for today? This is Ziggy the Beast. We got S Rider. We got Tate Talks in the building. And let's go and hash some stuff out. So we'll see y'all after the intro.
All right.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the test. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing be the best. Ziggy the Beast, he be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm camping smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode 5 on this good old right Tuesday, September the 27th. I'm here with my girl, Tate Talks, and my bro, Ziggy the Beast. And what's going on, people? Talk to me. Tuesday, off another great weekend. What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on?
What you got, T?
The vibes like?
Oh, had an amazing weekend. One of my friends are getting married next on the bridesmaid, and I actually introduced them 15 years ago, and now they're getting married. So I think I be looking for a different business that I can start. So I think my new thing is gonna be a dating site. I'm gonna start a dating site.
The matchmaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's gonna work for me.
You got Tate Talks, Tate Matchmaking, Tate. What else you got? Tate Cooking. No,
no, I'm not gonna cook. I'm not gonna cook.
So just Tate Talks and Tate Matchmaking. All right.
I might throw a little book writing in there somewhere. You know.
Oh, Tate writes. Okay.
I have options. Yeah.
Right. All the Let's Hash It Out podcast community, what's going on? I know everybody's in the chat. Appreciate y'all tuning in like every Tuesday. Before we kick off everything, before I give Ziggy the flow right quick, y'all know what y'all got to do for us, man. Subscribe to Let's Hash It Out podcast on YouTube. Hit that notification. Hit that bell. And let's just get it popping, man. We got to get these likes up, the views. Also, as y'all noticed, I said it in the pre-show. I didn't get the memo. But shout out to Tay and Zig. They rocking the Let's
Hey, what's good, Erica?
What's going on? What's up, George?
What's good, Clutch?
Man? Y'all see Zig and Tay with the gray and blue Let's Hash It Out podcast shirts. Y'all floss for the people. Yeah. I will
Hold on. Get them taste, strike a pose. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. All right, hold on. You too, Sean. Let's get you in that, dog. What you got?
Don't do me that. Don't do me that, bro. Don't do me that. But if y'all want to, Ziggy will drop the link at the bottom. Yeah. Much support. Thanks to everybody who has purchased, from the merchandise store, hoodie, t-shirt. Just thank y'all so much, and we appreciate all the support and love that y'all been showing the show, man. So, Zig, you got anything just before I kick off everything?
You just said all Zig lines. Zig like to say drop the bell and a like, and that's his line.
I ain't even got to click it. You already did it, dog. So
I over there like.
I like to be the energy, spark. I gotta, but I know Zig might want to bring in.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? This is Ziggy the Beast, and before we get started with today's show, make sure y'all head over to YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray, and make sure you also click that bell icon right next to it to be notified whenever we go live. Yes, sir. Yeah, and before I turn it back over to you, bro, what y'all drinking on? What's in y'all cups right now?
Simply lemonade.
Simple lemonade.
Just lemonade? That's what we're going with today?
Lemonade. No drink.
How much ice did you put in that cup? That's the next question.
A full cup. Half lemonade, full ice.
Half a cup.
All right, man. But I'm gonna let you get the show kicked off, big bro.
Yeah, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time because I know people already looking forward to what me and Tay about to hash out or discuss or whatever like that. But let's get into the first topic, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time. So the first topic tonight that we have for y'all, the dating phase, the honeymoon phase that like people like to call it. I want to know. I want to hash things out with the community. When you dating somebody and you know how it goes, the conversation is good, the energy is right, the vibes is good, and you thinking that might be the next potential person. But a month goes by, then you notice the text messages not coming through as often. You're not getting that phone call. You're not getting asked out on dates as much. I want to know what's the issue. Why is that always happening with people, some people out here in society? Why is that always something that people always say, I just don't understand, like what went wrong? I did everything possible. What do you think happens during that honeymoon phase or after the honeymoon phase?
You mind if I jump in and start it and kick it off and then hand it back off to y'all?
Huh?
Hey, I'm gonna jump in.
I'm gonna work together because I know he about to put me on the spot. I love it.
I'm gonna jump in because it's not because my thing is might not really be like relationship related. It's more like kind of a mindset thing. So think about it like this: you trying out for the basketball team. What you doing? If you really want to make this team, you eating right, you exercising, you hitting your layups, you doing your shots at the park, you doing everything you need to do. You finally make the team. Are you still getting those shots in at the gym? Do you still have that same hunger from when you was trying out? I think that's the same thing. Even with work, sometimes people get complacent. You know, you working hard trying to get that promotion. Okay, you got the promotion. Oh shit, I got a corner office, man. Yeah, but so are you still gonna have that same hunger when you was trying to get that promotion, when you was trying to get that position? Or are you gonna maintain that hunger? Are you gonna try to harness that to keep it going? Or are you gonna let off the gas once you get to where you want to be at? You know, some people say, I want to make six figures. They make six figures. And then all right, I'm good. Or do you say, okay, I got six figures, I want to be a millionaire. You get that million. All right, I want to be a multimillionaire. Okay, you become a multimillionaire. I want to be a billionaire. It's very unlikely. It's just the fact that you have the drive and the hunger to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? I think that could be applicable to what you're asking in the honeymoon phase, because the honeymoon phase could be a lot of things. You could be somebody that pray for, man, I just want to be blessed with my own spot. All right. God bless you with your own spot. But all of a sudden, you stop praying. All of a sudden, now you stop doing what you're supposed to do to put yourself in a position to get those blessings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the honeymoon phase is what you were getting at. That could be applied to like life, because people get complacent. You know, when they chasing something, like Tom and Jerry. Tom finally catch Jerry. You finally eat him. Now what?
This man going to the car.
I'm just saying. I got analogies for you.
I don't think Tom ever ate Jerry though.
Nah, they low key friends. They be beef.
It's like men and women.
Or like Sylvester and Tweety. You finally get them, and it's like, all right, now what?
Like the coyote and the roadrunner.
The coyote and the roadrunner. You fight so hard to get the roadrunner.
Man,
all right, you finally got him. You blew him up. All right, now what? Damn, I don't know. You know, you gotta find something to kind of keep that hunger going, keep that spark going. And, you know, like I said, that could be applied to, like you said, I think in this situation, you know, relationships and different things like that. But I think that's kind of where it stems from, is complacency.
Yeah, that. And I just feel like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you know, in the past, I've dealt with stuff like that where, you know, things was going smooth and then things started, you know, going downward. Like, not in a negative way, it's just maybe the time wasn't enough or whatever. But I'm gonna let Tay go first.
Your best friends. But yeah, that was just my 2 cents, and I'm gonna let y'all continue to hash it out. I'm gonna be in the chat getting everything going for the show.
The first one, because the second topic in the second hour, I'm definitely going first. We're gonna get it popping. So go ahead, Tay. You got
so Tay just ain't had no say so. You all right?
Got the flow.
All right, go ahead. You got it, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go a different route from Z. In the beginning, like the Bible says, in the beginning, you're getting to know a person. So it's exciting. You want to ask these questions. You want to ask these things. You want to know what they like, what they don't like, what's your birthday, what you like to do, where you like to go, where have you traveled to before, what do you want to travel with, all these things that you want to know in the beginning. Mm-hmm. But eventually you run out of questions, and then you're learning a person's everyday routine. Once you get to a certain point of knowing a person, you start to learn more and more and more and more of the little things. Now, the little things are the make or breaks. Like, the little things could be like, yeah, I don't really like this person. Or the little things could be like, dang, I'm really feeling this person, you know, you just gotta keep it moving, keep it flowing. Sometimes you experience that part where, in a cupcake phase, where you're just so excited to talk to this person. It could be a situation where you never thought you would talk to this person because of their looks, their personalities, you've been knowing them for a while. It's different things that make you excited to talk to a person. But then sometimes you learn who those people really are. And then once you actually get to know that person, once they put those walls down and you learn them to the full extent, then sometimes you learn this is just not for me. So I don't think it's that you get bored with a person or you just dislike a person. I think eventually with time, you learn what fits you and what don't fit you with that person. In the beginning, everything is exciting. You leave one job and you go to a new job. It's exciting. It's new. It's something you've never done before. You're learning something new. You're excited about it. But then once 5 years come along, you're like, okay, I don't really like this. I think I want to do something new. And I think as people, when it comes to relationships and the dating poll, we act accordingly. We act the same way in the dating field as we do in everything else in life. There's no such thing as I'm going to stick in there, I'm going to fight it out, we're going to work it out. Unfortunately, I can't say, but my generation, we're just not like that. My generation is like, yeah, I'm not feeling it, I'm done with it. It's not really working out, I'm done with it. This person is not letting me do what I want to do, and that's the lifestyle I want to live, I'm done with it. So now, today, I just think we're just to the point now we're not accepting anything. We're not just settling, we're not just dealing with it. We're getting to the point now where it's like, this ain't working for me, I'm out. And nothing is wrong with it.
Right. What's up, Justin? Shout out to Jay. I'm gonna say this. I think it's in any generation, to be honest with you, like as far as like what you're gonna tolerate or not being bored. In my opinion, I feel like it's just like unfinished business. And what I mean by that is you could probably meet somebody new and, you know, you're getting to know them, the same routine questions. What's your favorite color? What movies you like? blah, 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 right? So everything might be going good, but let's just say some unfinished business pops back up in the picture, and we already know where I'm going with it. Probably something from the past. Granted, you control that, and you are the only person that can allow something like that to happen. So let's get that out the way now. But what I'm saying is, some people might go into it, hey man, I like you and I want to be with you, and I see potential in us, and you go on a couple of dates, and like I said, the text messages, the phone calls, stuff that you was getting in the beginning, it's not happening, and you probably asking yourself, well, did I do something wrong? Am I not doing something? Blah, blah, blah. And then the unfinished business might pop back around the corner and be like, oh, at that particular time, I didn't have a shot. Now, what's that saying? Once you start getting attention from other people and you be like, oh, I'm going out with a particular person, that's when everything start coming back and you be like, yeah, hey, big head. And I'm like, oh, but the temptation of somebody that didn't, or just that particular person at the time probably was, I don't know. It's just weird. Like the dating scene, let's agree, Tay. I mean, I'm still single or whatever like that, but I'm just saying for single people like myself, the dating scene is trash. Like, let's just be for real. The dating scene is trash. But I also think so. Also, it's inconsistencies too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to spice up things as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, be more observant. I think people just want, what do you like? What do you like to eat? Ain't nothing wrong with being observant and kind of like doing things out the spur of the moment. And you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with this man. But just in general, you know what I'm saying? We can't allow unfinished business from the past dictate, what potential might follow up for you in the future. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say people get bored. I guess it's people's preference of that person, or even you might step.
I would say this.
Go ahead.
Sometimes when it comes to the dating thing, the best thing for anyone to do is come clean about your past in the beginning. If you feel like something is something that you need to get out, because when it gets out, you don't know what the reaction will be. The best thing to do is get it out in the beginning. I have a funny story for you. So I was dating someone and some things occurred, and then it was like a monkey jumped out the head that was like, yeah, I'm dealing with him. I dealt with him, and it was a whole big shebang. But the moral to the story was, for him on his end, if you just told me this occurred, I probably wouldn't feel the way. But I do feel the way now because I felt like you should have told me that. Now it's coming at me from a different angle, and now I'm looking at a lot of situations, a lot of people. I'm looking at a lot of different things a different way, including you. But I didn't let that be a stop because I felt like I can't stop anything from your past. But I do expect you to be honest with me about it, especially if once it comes to me, you're going to give a reaction, and I'm going to give a reaction, and then we're just all these people that are reacting. So in situations like that, your past can come up, and it can be something that you dealt with a long time ago, but it can come back up, and then now we're all looking at each other sideways.
All right. So I got a question for you. So I got a question for the whole community. So let's just say you're dating somebody and everything's going great, and y'all got maybe 2-3 months, everything's panning out. Y'all haven't made anything official, but everything is kind of going good according to you. Now let's just say somebody from your past that you still got feelings for, like you trying to let go, but you still got feelings for, and they come at you and you kind of telling them like what's going on. My question to you is, would you ever consider giving your unfinished business or your past another shot, even though you're not official with this 3-month dating person? Like, just to say, like, maybe somebody in your past, they had to clean up their act in order for you to take them more serious or to even consider taking that next step with them. Now, you probably don't know this next person, this 3-month person. You know, y'all still learning each other, but that person from the past, y'all had history.
Okay.
Would you stop what you're doing with that 3-month dating person to kind of go back to the unfinished business and just see what may happen?
So let me say this. I can't speak for nobody else, but I can say for myself, absolutely not. Like if I wasted time in the past trying to build something and work it out all day, and then I have something new that's ready to show something new and put something more into the situation that I wasted years in the past trying to get, absolutely not. That's not to say that something can't go wrong with this new person, but why would I go back to something that wasted my time for something that's actually building and moving forward and wants to be on the same page that I'm on?
Right. Well, I was just asking because, you know, sometimes people would revert back to, I would guess you would say settling or their comfort zone. Like
it's easy to go back to a comfort zone. It's definitely easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. I did it for years.
That's why I'm saying it, because, you know, I think we all feel comfortable, especially when you've been dealing with a particular person, and you know their family, you know the ins and outs, what tick them off, what makes them mad, whatever. And you know, whatever went wrong between the two parties, you know what I'm saying? You be like, all right, it is what it is. I'm moving on. I'm about to focus on myself. And then you decide that it's time for you to start putting yourself out there to meet new people or whatever like that. And things start going well. That's another question I always ask myself, like, why, when you're single, I'm just saying, what's that saying? When you're single, it seems like nobody wants to take that. But when you finally meeting somebody and it's about to get serious, it's out the woodwork. It's just something I never understood that. And a lot of people be like, they want you, like they don't want you, but they do want you. And it's weird to me, because I'm like, but you had me when I was available.
But the thing is, people don't understand. Unfortunately, a lot of people look at it as they want something that someone else has. I didn't want you then. I saw the potential in you. I knew what you could be, everything about you. But I didn't look at you like this until I saw somebody else looking at you like this. So now I want it. I want it now. And unfortunately, a lot of people are just like, I want it any way that I can have it. Even if I can't really be with you, I want to just be a part of your life in some way, shape, or form. There are people that's out there like that.
But why does it take for somebody to get with somebody in order for that to happen? Like,
because sometimes you don't see what you have until you realize you can't have it anymore. It's unfortunate. A lot of people want stuff that they know they can't really have. Like for me, I would say in the past, I found myself, it was like a game of, I'm going to make you my boyfriend. I'm going to work hard at this, and at some point, I'm going to wear you down to you want to be with me, and we're going to be together. That was my mind frame. So when you have that mind frame, that's how you go at situations. You don't care. You don't care who's in a relationship. You don't care who's dealing with who. You don't care what's going on. Your eyes is on the prize. That's what you want, and you're going to work for it. That's just how they look at it.
I mean, like I said, you know, I feel like, you know, a lot of people revert back to, you know, I feel like a lot of people just be noticing certain things. They observe.
But you also have to understand, like when you talk about going backwards, a lot of people go backwards when it's still comfortable for them. Once you get to the point where you're uncomfortable, then you realize it's time for me to move. I can't go back there. Nothing about it is right. Nothing about it feels right. Everything about it is off. When you still feel like you want to go back, that just means that inside of you, you're not done. You're not uncomfortable. Something about you is still there. And until you finish that and get to the breaking point of really done, you're going to constantly go back and forth. Every time they text you and be like, oh, hey, can I come over? Or, hey, can we go out? Or it'll be slick stuff that with time, oh, well, I saw this movie. I thought you want to go to the movies. Like, it's little things like that people will do to get back into your life. Versus you just being like, nah, it's done, it's canceled, we're not going backwards.
Right.
It's not easy to not go backwards. It's easy to be like, you know what? Nobody else ain't taking me out, so why not go? But you also have to open yourself up to date again and explore and learn what you like, learn what you don't like, learn what you ain't dealing with again.
And I agree with my brother, Epic Vision Production. I agree. When you're always focusing on why I'm single, nobody's gonna want you because you're not true to self. And I think that's another reason too, as well. Like, I wouldn't even say about, when I'm always single, nobody wants me. I don't think it's that. I think that some people, their past really affects them. Like, they probably gave this person chance after chance after chance after chance. And when they just got to that point of, look, I can't do it no more. I'm done. I really can't keep going. It makes it hard. I ain't gonna say it makes it hard, but it's just like, damn, the next person definitely will have to really step up to the plate and make this person really realize, like, oh, this person really wants me. Like, they putting in the effort. And it's not about talking no more. And I think that's with anything now. Anybody can say this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, if your actions and your efforts are not being proven, it's not being shown, then that person that's got a lot of healing to do from that past, they're not going to even consider stepping forward and allowing themselves to be open to somebody that's just talking. They're not showing it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it takes a lot for people. You got to make sure you're good. I think that's the first step before stepping out into that dating zone. I respect anybody that says, look, I want to be in a relationship, but right now I have to focus on me. And it's not that you're not like potential worthy, but in order for me to give you the best of me, I got to make sure that I'm best for me right now. You know what I'm saying? And you don't rush that process. You see what I'm saying? You gotta just, if you really truly care about that person.
But I feel like a lot of people throw that line out there, but then you realize that they're not really focusing on themselves. They're still running the streets with this one, that one, the other one. Mm-hmm. They're still doing this. So to me, I do agree with the focus. You should focus on yourself until you're ready and you get to that point where you want this, because if not, then you're still going to do the same thing, and this person is going to be by your side riding it out through the motions. And then once you actually do get to that point, they're going to be like, I'm done. Like, when I was working with you, like, eventually everybody gets tired. So my thing is, when it comes to working on yourself, you have to sit with yourself and actually get yourself to the bottom and then bring yourself up back to the top. You can't worry about or focus on a relationship bringing you back to the top. You can't use sex as a coat to go back to the top. You actually have to take and look and work within yourself. Fix whatever childhood trauma, whatever adult trauma, whatever teenage, whatever you went through, fix it. Fix it within yourself first, and then you can move on with life and be happy. But it's unfortunately in the Black community, when we go to talk about therapy and counseling, everybody can, oh my God, I don't need this. I'm not going to that. I'm fine. But reality is you can't do it on your own sometimes. Sometimes you need that push, you need that person to pull, because reality is, in your mind, you're telling yourself, that's not what's wrong with me. That's not the problem. But reality is, it's the problem. But you, in your mind, you've told yourself, you programmed yourself to say, no, that's not my issue. For me, I've dealt with daddy issues for years. And I felt like that's the reason I reacted the way I've always did in relationships, because I used that to fill that void. Instead of just accepting it for what it is, healing from it, and moving forward, I always was like, you know what? I'm going to get in a relationship, and then I'm not going to worry about that. Then I could build my own family, and we're going to be happy, and I can show my son something that I didn't. That's your mind. You program your mind to what you want. But then I had to go back when things didn't work out, and I had to say, okay, Taylor, you got to get you together. Go all the way to the bottom if you can. Get to the point where you hate this person to death, where if they sneeze around you, you want to slit their throat. And then once you saw like it was some real hate. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It was some real hate. But you have to get to a point where you can't let it come back again. Right. And a lot of times we realize in situations we give enough wiggle room for it to slide back through, and then you have fall back in the same situation over again. So for me, everybody's process is different. What works for me may not work for you. But what worked for me was separating myself totally the best way that I knew how. So that guess what? Eventually down the line, something can line up a better way. Not a relationship, but just a healthier situation for my son.
Yeah, I feel like, and yeah, hate is a very strong word. Like
it is, but I didn't lie. I told you.
I mean, hey, that's you speaking your feelings and thoughts. I respect that. It is what it is. But like I said, I respect anybody. Like you said, some people might throw that out there, but I really truly believe that even myself, I truly believe that, people they feel like they just have to focus on themselves and they have to accomplish things within themselves to make sure that they good. Like it's not the fact that they can't do it, but maybe they've been in relationships or they've been in whatever situationships, whatever you want to call it, time after time again, and they never gave themselves a chance to really just take a step back and be like, I've always given my 100% to somebody when they only gave me 50% back. So you know what? Maybe I need to just take a step back, take a moment, focus on myself, start doing things for myself, doing things that I couldn't do because I was always catering to that next person, and just focus on yourself. Take trips, hang out with your friends a little bit more. I'm not saying clubs and all this, but I'm saying like do things that you probably sacrifice, because some people, they'll be like, man, I'm just chilling with my person tonight. I'm chilling with that particular person, and I'm not with that no more. I'm focusing on my relationship. And some people just feel like, hey, I got to take a step back. So I feel like self-healing, whatever you need to do, if you just need to just take that step back and just feel like, hey, I just need to take a step back from the relationship scene. Like I don't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to worry about, the jealousy, the envy, and all of this insecurity. I ain't got time for it no more. Until I'm 100% well, and I feel like, in between, if I decide to give somebody a chance, then yeah, do it. But do it on your own time, and don't allow, people to force you or rush you into the process. You feel me? So yeah, I respect that a lot, man. But hate and to slit somebody's throat, I know Halloween around the corner, but damn.
That's my favorite holiday, actually.
That's strong though. But yeah, man. I mean, like when I mean by dating is trash, I'm not saying that it just people just don't have the intentions of really trying to get to know nobody. It's just
no, people just want to have sex. That's all they want to do.
Pretty much.
That's the beginning goal. That's not the end goal. That's the beginning goal. That's the beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning, middle, and end goal. So, but I mean, you got, there's women out there for me that I know that, when time tells, whenever the right woman comes along, God will provide her for me. For right now, all I can continuously do is just keep moving, keep working on myself, keep preparing myself for the right woman.
So my question is, are you dating?
Am I dating?
Yes.
No. At the moment.
So my question is, Sean, where do you go? How are you going to start? You have to go out to actually meet one.
I mean, I can go out, but I mean, at the end of the day, I know a couple of people that in the past, I gotta learn to get over. There's some people in the past, some women that I had to let go, I had to learn from. And when I mean in my past, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm 35. In my past, I'm talking about what my real last serious relationship with a woman was probably my late 20s. Really, I actually thought that it was going to be something, but it didn't work out that way. And I learned a hard lesson from it because there was a lot of games being played, a lot of things, came into the light. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of the efforts that I put towards trying to make things possible. And I looked at it as, you know what? I'm gonna just take a step back, re-examine things and probably not rush things, and I will step up to the bat and say, sometimes I put all my eggs in the basket and really just say like, man, I'm going all in. You feel me? But at the same time though, I ain't gonna say I'm dating, you know what I'm saying? I'm just cooling. Like, I got women friends that I converse with or whatever like that.
Let me jump on in here right quick, big dog. I hate to cut you off, but so if something good comes along, I think this is what Tay coming is. I think she's trying to get at.
Yeah, go ahead.
If something good is coming along, are you gonna just kind of like, nah, I'm focusing on me, or are you gonna take a chance? Because I think she's trying to say like you got to put yourself out there too.
Sometimes you do have to take a chance and put yourself out there, and you can still work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, though,
you can also get someone to help you heal in a different way. Sometimes people come into your life for a reason. Like you can meet a person, you'd be like, dang, like, okay, I like this. This is new.
Change your mind on perspective on
It's
stuff.
different. Correct.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to jumping out there and, you know, finding the right woman. It's not that. It's just like I said, when I feel like it's the right time to do it, I'll jump at it. If not,
we just trying to see.
So something really got to jump off the paper. Something really got to jump off the screen for you to be like, wow. Like, I'm gonna take a chance on that.
Here, so you gonna have to bring it down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is S Rider looking for?
Simple things.
What do you want?
If you can build a perfect woman, what would it be?
There's no such thing as a perfect woman.
What does S Rider want?
What is
your thing you want? It's just somebody to be real. Like, just be who you are. Don't change. You know, be real from the jump. That's really all I want. Just be real from the jump. Just make sure that at the same time when we discuss dating and relationships and stuff like that, making sure that we both heal from our past or whatever. Let's talk, communication, understanding, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to going out with, you know, the right woman or whatever like that and put myself out there because you're all right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, that's a choice that I decided. Like, if I wanted to, I could easily say by tomorrow I'm in a relationship. And what do we got? 34 right time? Do you have to? I mean, say, bro, it is what it is.
Oh, Jono, let me see.
Hey, bro.
Sean, you like 34. How much right time do you have to wait?
If you're gonna know
but that's a good point. So let's talk about this. Is this a good mindset to have? Like, oh, I'm 34. I gotta try to jump into something.
35.
I'm not gonna say that it's the right mind frame to have, but you have to get to a point where you want to be out there and date, and you have to put yourself out there. I don't want to be 35, 40 still dating. Like, I don't. Not saying that I'm gonna rush anything because of that, but I don't want that life.
That's just like somebody said, Sean, why you not a father yet? Huh? Like, let's be for real. I don't have nothing against having kids, but let's be for real. Like, one thing I will always learn: you can't have kids with just anybody.
Now that's different. That's a whole different. That's a whole different topic.
I'm just saying, like,
that's a whole.
Because I guess people the way I
reconsider.
I'm gonna say that's a whole. I'm just talking about just dating, having companionship, stuff like that.
But I think that's a part of it. When you dealing with someone, you got to think about kids and families, and you have to think about all of that.
I'm not going to say that I haven't been in a situation where I could have been in a relationship or whatever like that.
Okay.
Maybe the time just wasn't right for me and that particular person. It just wasn't right.
I just want my bro to be happy.
And I respect the person's mind frame if they say they're not ready, or I just want to focus. All I can do is take a step back and respect that.
Right.
I'm still be a friend and just, you know what I'm saying, be there for that person. I don't knock them off, be like Tay and then slit their throat. I ain't doing all that.
And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for nobody.
I can't see Tay doing that.
I know who I am as a man. I know what I can provide and give to the right woman whenever that right woman comes into my life. I'm just not, I understand the 34, 35, whatever. I understand that totally. Trust me, I do. But at the end of the day, it's my decision. It's really my decision.
Well, no, right.
And if I feel like, and then I also don't want to put myself in a position where I'm not able to dedicate or position myself to provide or give my absolute 100% effort or time to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, yeah, we can do this and that. And I'm always like, oh, I'm busy And people will say, well, you can make time. True. But at the same time, though,
Mm-hmm.
you know, sometimes you got to focus on more important things. You might just got this something big in your life that you got, like, I just got to get this out the way, and then bam, I'm good. I'm set up. You know,
I think part of it, though, is it's never a perfect time.
No.
There's never a perfect time.
Because there's nothing perfect in this world. Nothing is perfect in this world. So no, to answer your question, there is no perfect time.
I say what's meant for you, it comes, but you do have to do that percentage of an effort to put yourself out there.
Exactly. I agree. But
you can't be closed to the ideas.
Well, trust me, I'm not closed to ideas. It's just
I don't know Tay well enough. I'll put my head on a chopping block and say Tay wouldn't do that.
Don't do it.
I would say this. A lot of, and I'm not gonna lie, Zig and Tay, I would say this.
I love you.
A lot of life lessons with some women in the past has made me take a step back and really be careful of putting myself out there. Not trying to, but like I always tell y'all, we can't let the past dictate how we move forward in the present and prepare for the future. You feel me? So I always listen to my own advice, but that's part of the reason, if you want to, is that I didn't probably, I've been played before, been played for, I've been, used and everything. So it's kind of like I'm just more careful, but not too careful to the point where I let an opportunity with the right woman pass me by because I'm allowing.
But we're going back to one of the old topics.
And what's that?
Go ahead, T.
What you say
just now? It's full circle.
Go ahead.
What you say just now, Sean?
What? What I just said a lot.
Say just now.
I can't repeat what I just said. What did I say?
Break it down,
He's just pouring his heart out. You gotta tell. I'm gonna let you have this one. I'm gonna let you have this one. Full break layup.
I just unpacked a lot. I'm giving you, this is the real me. This is my
man. My boy talking his truth right now.
That's the truth.
You're right.
That's the truth. I always, when I say things to y'all, I always listen to myself as well.
Okay.
I don't let the past dictate what I can do in the present.
Hey, so okay. So
that's what you wanted to hear?
You know it. That's what I was coming from.
Okay, so he heard. I was gonna let it ride.
I was too, but he said it again.
I say this, Zig. I forgive, but I don't forget. I ain't gonna be like I hate and slit throats. That's
all right. So
even his mama said, "Y'all sleep, I'm scared." So she understands. She knows.
Hold on, Tay. So you gonna have Ashley pay for what Brittany did, or what? You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. That also goes back on the subject. You are who you pick. I mean, you pick who you want. So being that I'm not saying that it's your fault that she used you or she played you, but that's when we go to dating and dealing with people outside of what's for us.
What?
You dipped outside of your boundaries.
And you know what?
We all know our boundaries.
You could call it a lack. A lot of people will call it like at the outside looking in. A lot of people will look at it as a lack of confidence, but it never was that.
I didn't think I didn't see it as that.
Sometimes it's blindsided. Sometimes you see a person, you big-eyed. It's like you want an apple and then you get it and it ain't good.
When I'm going with it though, maybe it was
all right.
It's crazy. Like in my 20s, right? It was like I attracted women that I never thought I would have the time of day with. And it's not because of the confidence. It was just like when they approached me and they was like, I find you attractive. I'm looking like, you sure you talking to the right person?
You should have been like, hell yeah.
Like, but I'm like dead ass. Like, this is the real shit. Like, I'll be like, you talking? And then if I'm talking to that particular woman and, say like some of my friends, they'd be like, oh, what you doing with that? Like, that's you? Like, yeah, I'm talking to her. They'd be like, huh? What you know what to do with that? Or they'd be like, how you pull that? You paid? Or like, nah.
You'll be like, hold on now, dog. I feel like you trying to play me now.
Zay, Tay, what do we always come on this show saying? telling the truth and being real.
Yeah. I'm just like
real shit. This is exactly how my life was coming up. It was a lot of women that found me attractive because maybe I just wasn't a flashy type of dude, or I wasn't that person to just, oh man, she got a big old booty and I want her. I'll step back, and while 20 different dudes trying to holler at her, she comes and be like, well, why he ain't hollering at me? Like, hold up. There's something about him that's staying, you know. I'm just saying. And yes, Tay, if you want me to answer, yes, I've hollered at big booty women before.
Exactly. So we're not gonna say like you never did it.
No, I ain't gonna never say I did, because I have. Like, I'm not gonna sit up there and say I haven't. But at the same matter, look, I'm not even gonna do that.
Because you know I know. You know I got a name in mind. You know my mind.
Oh, yeah, I know. And trust me, that's one of the people that I be like, nope, I'm good.
Really? Dang.
Nope, I'm good. And that, yes, tell her his message. And I can't, and I know she wanted to say the name, and she knows
that part real bad.
About, like, because she knows the girl. But nah, that won't never happen. No, never. Not even for $1 million. Nope. My insanity and my mental is what?
They all go back.
Not her. No. Y'all right down there? Your eyes are straight. Look like you.
I'm trying to see.
You know, Zig watching 8 screens at one time.
But he looking
that's
like.
That's why I be removing myself. I be trying to, you know.
Looking like, hold up, man. I want no
yeah. See, Mom said, hey, we not dropping names on the platform.
Nobody dropped the name. Nobody dropped the name. When he said big booty, I already knew what time of day it was. my mind went directly there.
And guess what, Zig? I know
from 10 years ago, my mind went exactly there.
And I know two dudes that Tay used to date back then, but there's no name.
Not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Not me. I wasn't dating in those days. I don't know.
It's the blackmail for me.
You sure? You sure?
You see it, huh? Dang, all right. You didn't tell the world.
I'm just saying. You had one that was light-skinned? Yeah. Hey, I'm going to just say the first name was, we're going to say P. We're going to say P, and we're going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sit back.
I'll take that.
Oh, I know you would, because that's a fact. That's a fact.
No.
But
we're going to have some fun on Facebook later. No worries. No worries.
I'm just saying. I didn't say no name.
No. We're going to have fun on Facebook later. No worries.
So, the honeymoon phase.
Honeymoon phase. I like what they said, though. Like, on some serious, like, I like what Tate was saying. Like, the honeymoon phase.
You agree with me?
Yeah. I agree with the whole thing. But I think it's a combination of everything we said, you know, inconsistencies, the efforts, just in general, like the unfinished business / past. Some people really revert to the past because they just, maybe that person that they're dating in this honeymoon phase is not presenting them with the comfort zone that they had for so long. You know what I'm saying? It would have to take a lot for that particular person to pull that person away from that comfort zone and bring them over to a more safer environment. You see what I'm saying? So I think we learned a lot. And on top of that, you know, just making sure you prepare, you mentally and you right. You know what I'm saying? You truly heal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't feel like jumping into no type of relationship if you're not. We always say it's nothing perfect. At least 90% healed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I ain't gonna say 100% healed because you're never going to be 100% healed from everything. So I'll say 90% healed. You know, and like I say, I respect any woman that would come to me and just say, "Look, you know, it's not you. It's just that I got a lot on my plate. I gotta do what I gotta do in order to get myself right."
Lying when we say that. I'm just saying. It be
no.
I ain't want to cut you off for nothing, but I was
real talk.
It give me that it's not you, it's me kind of vibes. I ain't want to hurt your feelings to let you down off easy kind of vibes.
Say it is though. It's up to you
It's true. It's true.
But at the end of the day, though, but peep this. If the friendship, but hold up, what we always say, if the friendship is solid, right? You just gonna say, right? Well, this friendship right here that we building has been dope. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we done, the friendship is tight, and we still conversing.
But
I don't know, dog.
Depending on what was done, sometimes that friendship is washed.
That depends on how
you say. I wish we never did it. Like, no.
I ain't got that. It's just what we did what we did, and we still cool. Like
I don't know, like I be on the outside looking in, you know, looking at some other people's situations, but I'd be like, what prompted the back off? Everything was cool until today. What prompted the
people love toxic. And if you like Sean is no percentage Sean is toxic. So if you're the type of female where you like a little toxic, you like a little drama, like you have females like that, Sean is just he's a unicorn.
I would say this, Zig. It wouldn't even be that though, bro. Like sometimes people just can just give you that. You may give that particular person who might be going through a lot comfortable like vibes. You know what I'm saying? They feel comfortable around you. They like your presence. You make them feel some type of way.
Why not date? I don't know. I can't.
That's the thing though. If they
everything, I'm big on triggers. Everything has a trigger.
That's cool. But if they tell you from the jump, and if they let you know, hey.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
See,
somebody said from the jump. All right.
From the jump. Now we're not talking about from the middle part, or we just ain't no unicorn gang. No, give me a white lion or white
lion. They have too many of those. There's not a lot of unicorns.
Ain't no white lions out here. I ain't never seen no white lion out here unless they buried in. Well, you seen them at Alaska?
Yeah.
No.
Alaskan lion. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, but if somebody tell you,
you gotta say to keep it going. Yeah.
If you keep it real from the jump, that's why I say I respect, because if they let you know from the jump, look, it's what it is.
It's hard sometimes to keep it real from the jump, especially when you afraid that you may lose a person because of it, if that makes sense. Or you're afraid of what their reaction will be. And sometimes it is a form of lying, but it's more so, I'm going to tell you just enough so that it could smooth over versus breaking it down, getting the roots up, and being done with it from the beginning.
And I would say, Zig, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keeping it real from the jump. You letting me know. And it's kind of like, all right, now I done told you. Now it's up to you whether you want to, you see what I'm saying? So it's up to that particular person whether you want to continuously be friends with somebody that you might have had feelings for. But at the same time, though, they let you know from the jump. And your feelings still might get involved deeply. You know what I'm saying, Zed? Because you around that person, you just enjoy their company. And you be like, well, why can't we date? But if the person had told you why they couldn't do it at that particular time or why they not in a relationship, I don't see nothing wrong with continuing with some, having that friendship with that person. You feel me? That's all. That's all I'm saying.
To me, I don't think.
I guess I'm different. I've been out the game for a minute. I guess it's a little different for me.
Once you have one person that the feelings are on a level that the other one is not, it's kind of hard for that person to put their feelings in a bubble, and it's easier for you just to walk away. Like if I was to give anybody advice now, then I couldn't give you no advice. But now I would say, if you and a person are not on the same page, meaning it's understood that y'all want this, not these actions show one thing, these words say another, and vice versa. But unless y'all are on the same page with it, leave that situation alone. Because in the long run, it's just gonna get worse on one end and get worse on the other end. On both ends, it's just gonna be a split deal of this is too much, and it fumbles from there. So if I could give my advice, I would say, if you're not on the same page, let it go. Let it go from the jump. Don't even go down the road.
That's the key word. If you're not on the same page, if you feel like, just let it go. If
y'all be trying to win, I'm gonna win them over.
Nah,
get their heart broke.
Like I said, bro, like sometimes
that's what it sounds like.
Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deals with things different. And like I said, if you're on the same page and you feel like the friendship is well enough, like if you know, even if it's no chance, it's not saying you're going to continuously try to convince that person. It's just like, look, we was friends. We started off as friends. We continuously doing things as friends, and we kind of know the understanding. We on the same page. Then I don't see the problem with just remaining as friends. Like Tay said, though, if one person feelings is higher than the next, then that's where you run into issues at. But if y'all on the same page and y'all have the understanding, then that's up to those two parties to dictate and go about their lives, whether they want to be friends or not. And you know,
until she see your Instagram story. Who's that?
Probably so. You know, but
you gotta scare them a little bit.
It could be either that, or they're gonna be like, "Hey, I'm happy for you, and you found somebody, and I'm gonna still be here for you." You never know. I mean, you just know.
And then you're gonna cut it. And then you're gonna cut her off.
We ain't getting
full circle, big dog.
We're not getting.
Because when you're in a relationship, a lot of things you gotta cut.
Yes, I agree. I never disagreed with that.
So if she said you friends, and then you done moved on to somebody else, and then she like, "Hey, I'm always here for you." No, you're not.
Once again, I think I've told you. No, it's not, because Tay got a male best friend that she been on for years and years and years. And I'm damn well sure she's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, fuck you, you're not my best friend no more. I'm in a relationship." Oh, crickets. Yeah,
first of all, me and my male best friend don't even really talk like that no more.
Oh, man,
like I would say I saw him Saturday and Sunday, but that was the first time I seen him in.
But if that was if he was to hit you up and say he needed to talk to you and he needed your help, you wouldn't do that for your friend? Not no sexual way. I'm talking about, once again, this is your friend. We ain't nothing sexual. Y'all never did nothing.
I don't know, but we gonna get on the topic about friends. One topic we gonna go
about. We'll
get into that because I'm not about to. We didn't have this last episode, so I mean last season. So male best friend got access to the cheeks. I
no, not all.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, it is getting good, but
see, I just had to, just
gotta go
making everything full circle. That's all.
Yeah, but it does. Like you have to, when you get in a relationship, or even seriously dating someone, you start to create boundaries. You have to create boundaries.
That's cool. I'm not.
And you have to be very transparent with what you have going on, so there's no misunderstanding.
That's all I'm saying, though. And I'm saying I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends, males and women, that has best friends of the opposite gender, and everything is going smoothly in their marriage. I mean, you just don't get away from people, or you just don't disconnect. It's either you set boundaries and your friends know what the boundaries are. I think we had that discussion. I mean, we'll get into it a little bit more during the season, but that's just my opinion.
I'm not gonna stop talking to my male best friend because I'm in a relationship. He has to respect my relationship.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like if I get in a relationship.
Well, I'm not saying that that's not true.
Yeah, I'm just.
But you gave me an example, and that example. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think it's fine. But if y'all on, ha ha he and 1, 2 in the morning, then it's like, all right, come on.
Oh, but see, that's you just being disrespectful.
But this is my question: what would be the difference in ha ha he with a female friend than a male friend?
No, I'm talking about for both. And you know what I'm saying?
No. I'm saying, let's say it's a woman, and what's the difference between her he and 2 and 3 in the morning with a female friend and a male friend?
A male friend talking to another dude at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, so she's saying, like, I see what Tay's saying. So like, just say if me and you just like talking about basketball or shit like 2, 3 in the morning, Downey gonna be like, what you doing talking to? That's right.
First of all, Tay.
Exactly.
So first of all, we're gonna get this set off right now. Zach is my brother, and that's my best friend. Ain't no damn way I'm on the phone with him. And
bro, it's a scenario. We know that.
No,
it's hypothetical.
Yes, there is no way I'm on the phone with no dude at no 2, 3 o'clock.
What if she is attractive?
No, there's no way that I'm on the phone with no dude at no 2, 3 o'clock in the morning talking about basketball. That can wait till the next day.
Right, that was an example, bro. God damn.
No, we getting things clipped. No, ain't no difference.
Like all right, ladies, he's single. He don't talk to men at 2 in the morning. God, we got it.
Yeah.
Noted.
Noted.
Big note.
If you have a best friend of the opposite gender and that opportunity come up, it's going. All right, Ed.
No,
I see what he talking about.
you control that narrative though. That's
You
true.
do. You definitely do.
That's
At
the
least
truth.
one person does. At least one person is the adult to say no.
If you're a man, and this is T Dunn for our listeners on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. She says, if you're a man and you're just my friend, it's a reason. I've had so many times that all my male friends are attractive, but I don't look at them like that.
And they might not look at you that way. That's all I'm saying. So whenever that, if I was in a relationship with that woman, I'm gonna be respectful and and then on top of that, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna talk to my new lady and be like, look, I got a best friend. How do you feel about that? I think that's the main thing you gotta do. They ain't no,
right.
Look, I ain't never heard of her. Nope. If I say I want this woman to be my girlfriend and my wife, I'm gonna set it from the jump. Look, but I'm just letting you know who she is. Ain't like none of that. I'm letting you know how do you feel about that. Then that's when you gotta just communicate, talk it out, and whatever the conclusions is, just see how it goes. I mean, that's all you can do. You gotta put boundaries and you gotta respect it. I mean, that's just plain and simple. You know.
I bet Jay says, I bet those male best friends would jump out of the friend zone if an opportunity came up.
But that goes to show you what type of people you hang around with. Because if you got friends like that, yeah, that's not a friend. That's a snake. That's a snake. Now if Jay is talking like if I was with a woman and she told me that she had a male best friend, right? And like she been knowing this dude since high school and he's married or whatever like that, but they just best friends, then yeah, you would probably have a problem with that. But if you're just talking about, if your partners or something, that's not a friend. That's a snake.
They do be having dudes though that's like they'll get friend zone to buy their time. I'm just saying I seen it happen.
And guess what? Women the same way. I mean, Tay can testify. They got women that'll sleep with their
No, I cannot testify. I cannot. I'm not on the stand. I cannot testify.
Well, we know women do that. They keep tabs.
I'm just saying, Tay, women in general.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all talking about.
All right, so y'all got any last words on this topic before we get to our next topic?
Yes.
I mean, all I want to hear Sean say is that he agrees with me this time.
What are some of the takeaways? What do you want people to take from this topic, the honeymoon phase?
Heal yourself up. So fellas, women out there, for the fellas out there, just take your time, truly heal yourself. Same thing for women. Just truly heal yourself and, don't rush. I ain't saying be no 45, 50 trying to get in a relationship and dating. But, I mean, just take your time and really just focus on yourself. And when the opportunity right, grab you or take that woman and appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate her. Same thing for the women. Appreciate a good man when he comes by. And don't just be trying to look at him and be physically attracted and you have no type of mental attraction whatsoever. Like, don't play games. Keep it real from the jump.
And no offense to the 45, 50, 55 people that's dating out here in
yes. And I think y'all took from it that Sean Sean does put himself out there to meet women or whatever like that. So
all right. So yeah.
Sean just cooling right now. Sean just handling his business, focusing on him right now.
All right. Tay, any final thoughts on this topic?
No. Just glad that I agreed with what she finally said that was right.
No, what I would say is enjoy the honeymoon phase. I would say enjoy the honeymoon phase. It does not last forever. It doesn't. But with the right person, I feel like the honeymoon phase can last after marriage. I really do believe that.
It could.
Look, I'm 40 years old. See, look,
be honest, be transparent. Like start it that way. At the end of the day, you know exactly who you're dealing with. It's not like a person is unfolding different layers of themselves. Be you. Come in the door, being you, and person accept it for who you are.
There you go.
That's all I got.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Lyndon. He said, Sean preaching like he delivering the State of the Union.
Big facts. I thought he was going for presidency.
Hey, Sean, you done pissed off all our 40-year-olds in chat, bro. Ed said he 40-year-old and still dating. Come on, bro.
No, I mean, but they was y'all saying it 34, 35. Goddamn, when you gonna start?
No. I just said I don't want to be there. I didn't say nothing was wrong with it for somebody else. For me, I don't want it.
Like I said, whenever the right woman comes along, it's gonna happen. That's all I can say.
I agree, and I agree.
So do
the right person comes, you're gonna.
That's all I'm saying.
And I guess my final thoughts on this was kind of what I started off with is that, do what you did to get them, do that to keep them, or change it up. Don't waste nobody's time. Yeah.
There you go.
So all right. With that being said, we're gonna go into a quick intermission and get into our second topic. So we'll be right back, though.
All right. That's me. Yeah, that's me.
My dog.
Yes.
My dog ready for this next topic.
Yes,
all right, y'all.
In here getting fitted for my wedding. You know what I mean? I was gonna talk about, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna be a little slimmer by then, though. You know? A little bit, so I'll lose some of this. I get this 188 down to.
Yeah.
All right, you can take this on back. Try.
That's the suit, my boy. That's the suit my best man gonna be wearing. My boy in here getting fitted for my wedding. You know what I mean? I was gonna talk about, you know what I mean?
Wow, that was interesting.
Yeah, man. Just throw a little
That was hilarious.
jokey joke in there. You know what I'm saying?
Short people find short people jokes a really funny thing. That's really funny.
I guess before we get into the next topic, if anybody looking for some interesting music, I have an album, R&B album. I don't know if I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. What's her name? Muni Munan Long. He's the writer of the Hours and Hours song. He dropped the album last Friday. So I'm just saying, if y'all looking for some new music, R&B and stuff like that, I don't have any rap stuff for y'all this week, but yeah, people album out, real dope, pretty dope. Think you'll like it, T.
Why I gotta like it?
Cause you're a woman.
They got God knows how many people on here, but I'ma like it.
Yeah.
I like rap. I like hood stuff.
Like what? If I
Nuck
give
if you buck.
any type of hood stuff, you're gonna look at me like I'm Sean. What the hell?
That the Meek Mill's intro.
I used to pray for times like this. Yeah.
Then again, I forgot. I don't know. See y'all, yeah. I'm talking about more like the Locks. I don't think that's out of Tate range, Zig. She ain't on Kiss and Jay and
Jada Kiss,
Diplomats, stuff like that. She on this.
I mean, a good bit of that was kind of like before my time. I'm a little young.
NBA young boy, man, no, because these old rappers killing all that whack stuff that they talk about the same thing, popping pills, X, protect,
and superstars.
no, hell
no. I love that. I love that.
You talking about that gremlin? Hell no.
Yes. I love it.
Hell no. Trash. Trash.
Love it. Kevin,
I ready.
That's what I mean. I've brought it up before. We gotta, music is something we could hash out.
Man, trash. Kodak Black.
Hash out tastes in music. It's something that could be hashed out.
I'm ready.
What's your Mount Rushmore of hip hop? What's your top 5?
Pac, Biggie.
Hold on. Don't give them all of it. No. Just
everybody know mine. I ain't got a shit.
Jay-Z, and Jay-Z.
Biggie.
So, no Lil Wayne?
You see? No, not in my top 5. Hell no.
Lil Wayne's not in your top 5?
See, that's what I see.
The old Wayne is not in your top 5?
Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, and M. Wayne is honorable mention. Plain and simple. There's no knock on Wayne. He's not fooling with Jay. He ain't fooling with M. And he damn sure ain't lyrical with Nas. So
Gucci Mane reading this?
Oh, that video, yeah.
Gucci Mane.
Remember that video I sent you earlier, Sean?
Gucci.
Yeah, he was like, shout out to Gucci over M.
Yeah, Wayne. I ain't got nothing against Wayne.
I thought Drake would have been in them.
Drake top 10. I love Wayne, dog. Like Lil Wayne is honorable mention. He's not better than Nas. He's not better than Jay.
But look, see, this is somebody that's, even in terms of sports, he don't like nothing New Orleans. He don't like the Saints. He don't like the Pelicans. He said Wayne not top 5. So
first of all, if anybody knew, I listened to Cash Money way before I listened to Jay. I didn't start listening to Jay-Z.
So you was listening before the 99 and 2000 is what you're saying?
I've been on Cash Money, Hot Boys, all that, Let It Burn album, the whole thing.
I wasn't born then, so.
But I'm just saying, like, I listened to Cash Money before Jay.
M over Wayne, stop it, says T.
First of all, we not talking about that. I'm single for the night. We ain't talking about that. We talking about lyrical. See, that's the thing. See, y'all looking at it as radio.
When you say something, let's roll the next topic. We getting off subject.
That's what I was. I tried to pivot.
Yeah,
because you've been over this all night.
I tried to pivot, y'all. Y'all saw I tried to pivot.
Pivot, man.
I said, hold up. He said, nah, I'm gonna tell him.
That's why I had to run it back.
All right, S Rider, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the soapbox, and you let our people know what they got in store for the second topic.
Oh yeah, sure do. Second topic, man. Like I said in the pre-show, submissive and entitlement. I just need to know, like, is there a difference between submissive and entitlement? What is the meaning behind it? Why is it really a big issue? And when I mean by a big issue, right, entitlement. A lot of women out here, yes, a lot of women. It's nothing bad. Even men too. Men is not they're not accepted from this topic neither. But the entitlement of you deserve to get things because you might be rich or wealthy, or you entitled because society says that you are entitled to these types of things to happen for you. Example, a woman would tell you strictly, I'm entitled to a man paying bills. If he's a man, he's entitled to doing these things for me. Just like a man might say a woman has to be submissive because it's in a woman's nature to be submissive to a man. That's just prime examples, right? The entitlement. Where does it say anywhere, the law, that just because a man is a man to a woman, he has to pay all your bills? He has to do all these things. Then on top of that, it takes a lot for somebody to be entitled to something. You have to be willing to be deserving of it. Just like a man has to work hard to have a woman be submissive to him. So, I did my homework, Tick. Oh yeah, we gonna get into it. Entitlement. What's the definition of it? The fact of having a right to something, the amount to which a person has a right. An entitlement person. The entitlement mentality is defined as a sense of deservingness or being owed a favor when little or nothing has been done to deserve the special treatment. Right there, entitlement. What have you done? And I'm not even talking about sex. Let's get that out the equation now. Then we have something with the entitlement relationships, right? An entitlement in a relationship is when a partner decides that what they want is important enough to outweigh what their partner wants. People may justify entitlements because of their sacrifices, uncomfortable emotions, or superior knowledge. So my thing is this, Tay. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say that women and men, this is for everybody. Nobody needs to settle for less. Nobody deserves less. Everybody deserves what they want. They like what they want. They know what they want in life, relationship, life, jobs, whatever. But just that sense of entitlement, right? Why does it has to be like you have to do this? You entitled to doing this. Why? Why is that, Tick? Why? I need to know. Why do people feel like they're entitled to things that they have you haven't put in the time, you haven't shown that person you worthy or deserving of that entitlement that you're trying to claim? That's my issue. The entitlement.
I think we fall into the line of something kind of like what we talked about earlier, when you think people that are outside of the range of what you actually need versus what you want. So you will find a lot of females that date guys that have money, that have this, that have that. And then those guys feel like, oh, well, she should cook dinner every night. She should bring my plate to me. I don't want a plastic plate. I want a glass plate. Like, there's a lot of things that comes with situations that I feel like are outside of what you may want or what you are willing to do. I'm kind of different. Like, I tell you ahead of time, like, I'm not doing it. So that's up to you to decide, is this something that I can go without because this is something that I want? The problem in a lot of relationships is transparency. A lot of people will sit and talk to another person about the problems or what they dislike or what they don't want in their relationship. And then they're unhappy in those relationships, but then don't sit down and have that conversation with their significant others. And that's when you fall into the bubble of, I feel like I'm entitled for him to pay more bills than what he's paying. I feel like I'm entitled to, when I come home, I'm a cook and he should at least wash the dishes or give the kids a bath. Like it's little things like that I feel like in relationships we don't communicate and we're not very transparent. And when we fall into that bubble, that's when we start to venture off into entitlement and being submissive and all of this. If you're very open and transparent from the beginning, none of those other things exist. They don't. What do you consider as submissive as a wife? What do you consider that to be? If you're my husband and I'm your wife, the ball down to it to me is we talk about how things are gonna go, how we would like things to go, and then we agree to disagree and we build from there. If we're not on the same page with it, if it's not working out, if this is not fitting me, here. And that's when you should be together. But it's fortunate that we have to put things into this bubble of throwing submissive and being entitled to this and all of this. To me, all of that is for unhappy people. I feel like that's for people who you're in situations that you're not equally yoked in.
I'm gonna say this, right? I don't think no man or woman has a problem being submissive to their significant other, right?
My question is, what do you consider submissive? Give me examples.
I mean, I guess I can't what you saying from what my perspective is of how a woman should be submissive. Like, I would have to say this. Most women say they would be like, in order for me to be submissive, you would have to give them or make them feel secure, protected. You have to ensure them that you are worthy. Like, you have to show them. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, that's just me.
No, I'm asking you, what do you consider to be submissive? Give me some examples of how you would want your wife to be submissive to you.
That's on command. That's if you ask from a man's perspective, yes.
But when we say submissive, that's the first thing that always comes out of a person's mouth. Sex. That's always the first thing.
But what I'm saying is submissive. It can go many ways. If I'm a man, you telling me what I want my woman to be submissive about, having food ready. This is from some men's perspective. Especially if a man feels like he's taking care of every single thing down the list. Bills are paid. If y'all have children or not, pretty much you're taking care of the children. Trips, she feels secure, protected, provided, all the 9 yards. Dinner's made, the house is taken care of as far as like clean, children are taken care of. And sex, if a man, you can't deny that most men are gonna want sex from their woman. They're gonna want sex because they crave sex. That's just be for real, and that's being submissive to them. Like, that's just from a man's perspective. If they doing all this, they're doing everything in the house. I'm saying they're taking care of everything. That's what a man is gonna want. They're gonna be like, all right, you're not working, you're not paying nothing, you're well taken care of. If I be like, I want to have sex tonight, or I want to do this tonight, they're going to be like, there should be no problem. Most women will come back and be like, okay, he is doing that, so I will be submissive to his needs. Being submissive.
To me, I just don't like the term submissive. I feel like at that point, I'm a slave. I don't like it. I don't like the term.
That's why. So Raven says submission comes from complete leadership. A woman isn't going to submit if you aren't leading. And guess what? That's what the definition pretty much says. Submissive, right? Submission simply put the needs in with the others before your own. So when a woman submits to a man, it means to be willing to allow him to lead when there is a disagreement, provided that his leadership is reasonable and just. So Raven hit it right in the nose. I'm not saying that you have to be a slave. See, that's the thing that people have to get out their head. I'm saying is,
because that's what a lot of us think. That's why I'm saying it.
There's nothing wrong with being submissive, right? So if I want my woman to be submissive to me, or to at least, and I don't look like, oh, she got to do everything on command. I'm not saying that, because most women out here, grown women, if they feel like their man is taking care of them, handling his business.
I agree with that.
Right. Tay don't like the term submission, and men don't like the term relationship. Got to meet in common ground. I agree. But the entitlement, though, some people be like, yeah, because I'm a woman, and I feel like that's what society has taught us as women, that we shouldn't be working, we shouldn't have this and that, and a man's supposed to do this. Me personally, I totally disagree with that.
I think in every woman's dream world, you don't want to work.
Right. Well, let me just say this, right? Let me just say this. I have no issue, and let's be very clear.
Okay.
If I'm dating this woman or my future wife, granted, I'm going to make sure that she is taken care of to the point where she don't have to bust her ass every single day. I'm going to make sure that I can take as much burden off her as possible. You feel me? She can still work, save her own money, but it boils down to the common ground of you as a man, are you able to sustain or even step up to the plate and put yourself in a position to handle your business as a man, to provide and take care of your woman how you feel like your woman should be taken care of. You know, most women gonna be submissive to you because you handling your business as a man, you making her feel safe, you cater to her needs emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. So you try, once again, ain't nothing perfect. You feel me? But at the same time, though, I don't want people to think as being submissive like you got to do everything on command. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes time, effort, leadership is the most important thing. On a man's perspective, to have a woman to be submissive to him, you have to prove to that woman that you can lead, that you can provide, that you can make things happen, and make sure that your woman feels secure. You know what I'm saying? And
so let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Because I just saw this comment, I gotta say it while it's on my mind. So, like this comment says, most women are the head of their household. You won't believe the women who are taking care of men. So my question is, in a sense where a woman is actually paying majority of the bills and all of these great things, should a man be submissive to that woman? Or is it just the opposite way around? Because that's what a man is supposed to do. Now, granted, I do understand that even if a woman makes more, a man should still be the head of the household. But unfortunately, a lot of men can't run a household. A lot of men, you can't, you know what, babe? I'm going to put all my checks in your account. We going to put all our checks in one account, and you take care of the bills, make sure all the bills paid, and that's that. Some women can't put that trust in a man to do that. So in a situation like that, is a woman still supposed to be submissive? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, most men not gonna say they're gonna be submissive. Men can be submissive to their woman, but it's more like you have to, once again, just like if a man wants a woman to be submissive to him, same thing goes vice versa. You have to be worthy of someone being submissive to you. You have to put the efforts in. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting at is, just like a woman would tell you strictly, hey, you won't, in this generation, in this time of age, women are just not going, because, you know, they make their own money. That's cool. That's automatically cool. I have no problem with my woman working. But what I'm saying is, if I was to get married, whenever I get married to my wife or whatever like that, the main objective is to kind of be like, look, you know, we're going to sit down, we're going to have an understanding. I'm not going to say, yeah, I'm doing this, so you have to grant my every wish. A woman is going to be submissive when she sees that leadership, when she sees what you're doing on a daily basis and you handling your business as a man should, taking care of the kids. And like I said, being more observant, you see what I'm saying? It's going to come naturally. You see what I'm saying? It don't have to be forced. It's going to come naturally. And all I'm saying is, a man can be submissive to a woman, but you have to give a man a real reason to be submissive to you as well. It's just not going to you can't force a man to be submissive to you. What are you doing? Like you said, right? Sex, right? You got to bring, most men, real mature men would tell you, you got to bring something more to the table than sex. Because
actually, you said sex.
I'm just saying, sex, you could bring more to the table than, I mean, you can get sex anywhere from any woman. You feel me? I'm just saying. So you got to show me what else do you bring to the table besides that. Like, what are you bringing to the table? But don't, that entitlement of stating like it's required by a man. Stop. I have never seen it written in the Constitution. I have never seen it written anywhere. Don't bring up the Bible, because somebody actually tried to do that with me, and that went left. Don't bring that up. It's up to that person whether or not they feel like you are entitled to the things that you feel like you deserve. If they feel like you're entitled to them things and they say you giving them a reason to do these things for you, then let that person do it for you. But just to say like, yeah, like I seen a reel on Instagram, right? And this wasn't no joke or nothing. This was real stuff. A dude was doing an experiment, and I guess he's some type of influencer, a YouTuber, and he was like, yeah, you know, where we going at? And, you know, he was talking to this, you know, bad woman, you know, this woman that was looking good or whatever like that. And she was like, well, you know, since you dating somebody beautiful like me, and, you know, since I'm a bad bitch and all that, excuse my language, but, you know, I'm that chick. You gotta make sure my rent paid. Stop. What do I know about you for me to pay your rent? I'm just saying, Tay. I'm just saying that's what I mean by entitlement. Just because a woman has a banging body, right? Or she got a big booty and she pretty, she automatically assuming, well, you want me, you want to be with me, you got to maintain me. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I said back in the day, I'd pay for it if I wanted.
Hell no. But you ain't entitled to that though. Just because that man is rich, or vice versa, just because that woman is rich, that doesn't mean you're entitled to their money. Let's be frank. You're not entitled to that. Just because you a bad chick and you look good, okay, you look good. What else you bring to the table? Talk to me intellectually about things. Let me know about you mentally. Just because you pretty, that goes away. That goes away quick when you get up in age. Like, what else you bringing to the table? Just because I got a lot of money, you entitled to my money for me to pay all of your bills and keep you up and good. What do I know about you for me to even get to that point? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. I have nothing against stepping up to the plate and handling my business as a man to provide for my woman and you know, kids, if that was to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, society has taught us in the past, or from what, you know, your moms, I'm just saying, whatever your environment has seen you, most men will tell you, man, I take care of my family. I pay majority of the bills. If any bills my woman pays for, it might be something light, like, I don't know, just depending on light bill or water bill, something light that's not going to hit her pockets hard. I'm going to take care of everything, the mortgage, car note, car insurance. But once again, it boils down to, can you handle that type of stuff? And just what type of relationship you have with your partner. Like, your partner might be like, we're a team. There ain't no such thing as you doing all this and I'm not helping out. It all depends on that man and that woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from my perspective. You know, if I'm able to do it, then I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make it work. But at the same time, I'm not going to be foolish and be like, damn, like, you got to help me out. And you going to pay this and that. No, there's no such thing. That goes back to the 50-50 thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. I believe that if we are one, we're a team. You feel me? We got a lot of comments. We got a lot of comments. So bring it up. Man, we got to go.
All right, I'm gonna jump in, bro, and get some of these comments read. Let's start about right here. Raven, she said a woman, man completing tasks has nothing to do with submission. Going to work is not grounds for submission. Going to work is what everyone has to do to survive. House tasks and chores have to be done. Our boy Ed said, society has put cheeks on the highest pedestal.
That is true. That is true.
Jay Smooth said, agree, submission is more than just a physical premise.
And that's what I just said to Tato.
Like, but I feel like on my problem with it is, and what don't sit well with me with the word, I feel like every time someone say the word, the first thing they jump to say is sex. Like, I just feel like sex should be something that you want to do. I don't have to be submissive, and because I don't feel like I should be considered that I'm not submissive because I don't want to have sex. I might not be in the mood. I don't want to. Like, just because you want to, that don't mean I have to want to. Or because you pay all the bills or great leader, and that still doesn't mean that I want to have sex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
I hate the term that they use.
Yeah, so right. just
to think though. That's how people think. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, all I was saying was, you know, I'm just saying the entitlement. You know, some people out here just feels like just because what they look like or what they have or what they possess, they are entitled to things that they have not worked towards being deserving of. That's all I'm saying. I have no issue with you like what you like, you deserve what you deserve, and you're not going to settle for less. I understand that totally. But you have people out here that feels like if I'm doing this and I'm doing this, that, and the third, you have to be submissive to my every needs. And if you're entitled to this, like, you're not entitled to nothing. Just because I got money, that doesn't mean you're entitled to my money to pay your bills. You feel me? And I'm just talking about in general, off the bat. I'm not just talking about y'all in a relationship. I'm talking about, tell you, like, off the bat, if they see you driving a nice car, this is some women, not all. You driving a nice car, the flashy type of, you know, people out here. They're going to be like, well, you got it. Why not? If you want me, you're entitled to do these things. No, I'm not. I'm not entitled. Where's the law that says I'm entitled to take care of your every needs when I barely know anything about you? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sean, there are lots of men who love their women to be dependent on them. Right. And I have no issue. I never say that was an issue. I never say. What I'm saying is, just because society tells you that this is what it is, you're not entitled. I mean, I have never seen that in the constitutional that says, yeah, man pays all the women. Section in the Constitution, section 4.05, men are required to pay all women bills and take care of their every needs and da 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 da. That's just what society has brought us upon to believe. That's all I'm saying. I agree. Men in my all of my friends that are married or in a relationship that's living with their girlfriends and wives, I even asked them, I said, how y'all go about, not to be in a business, but like one of my homeboys said with him and his wife, he takes care of the majority of the big bills, mortgage, car note. He might have his wife or his wife may agree to say, look, I'm going to take care of like groceries, stuff. I mean, stuff that's not going to really hit her pockets and she can save. And most women would say this, Tink. I don't know if you agree. It's not that to say women are just going to keep money to themselves and they not going to contribute. Sometimes, like, I've talked to a lot of older women, they'll be like, the money that I do have, I'm saving it on the side for both of us on a rainy day, because you may never know what can happen, right? You never know. Somebody could be in the hospital. You can wind up losing your job or get laid off, and this is the money. You see what I'm saying? Or I could be struggling, and we might need that money. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. The entitlement stuff.
Or I could be now working out, and I need some money in the stash when I dip.
Exactly. And I'm not opposed to, because just like a woman needs money, just in case something doesn't pan out, a man doing the same thing. Because if I was to decide to leave my woman, or my woman decided to leave me over a disagreement, or we just can't get along, you better believe I'm gonna have money to fall back on, and I know she's gonna have money to fall back on. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
That's also the part about marriage that I hate. Like, I hate looking at the possibility of the negative part of every work. Right. Like, when I go into marriage, I want to go into a marriage like knowing like this is forever, be done, we gonna work it out, and trust that person is not gonna do anything that makes me be like, yeah, you gotta go. We gotta be done.
Yeah. Actually, somebody said something. I think we brought this up on the last episode. Somebody says that when you get married, anticipate getting cheated on. I've never heard something like that before. Is that something you should keep in your mind?
Hold on, dog. I gotta stop this, dog. As the married person on this podcast, I gotta stop this shit, dog.
Hold up.
Hold on, man. Hold on, dog. I done had enough.
Hold up, bro. Hold up.
Hold on, dog. Hold on, bro.
To be funny, if I actually had somebody told me, hold up. I'm gonna let you go, bro. Somebody told me.
I gotta go.
Told me, if you get married, anticipate getting cheated on.
And who is this person? Are they married?
Let me say this.
I've never. And that's the craziest stuff I heard in my life.
Let me just say this. No. As a woman, I would say I never take it can never happen to me off of the table. It is something that I feel like it's bad. I'd be like, and then I'm probably gonna mess up at some point, and we're gonna have to go from there.
Man, y'all will be wilding, bro. So
this is the thing that we live in. Cheating,
but Tay, my thing is, Zig, I'm gonna definitely.
I'll let you.
My thing is though, when I heard that, I literally looked at it like, well, why are you getting married? If you already anticipating getting cheated on, first of all, if that was the case, why are you in that relationship? Like, if that was your mind, if that was your process of thinking, you might as well say, I'm gonna anticipate getting cheated on in a relationship. Why you wait until?
You have to think about it. A lot of women, it's unfortunate. You see the things around you, and you have the understanding that.
And guess what?
The possibility that you can be cheated on. That is never on the table.
I'm not saying that, but why am I going to have that thought into marrying somebody if I'm going to enter that marriage with that possibility? That's all I'm saying.
But see, I don't think it's that specific person. I think it's just a mental thing of that this can happen. It's I'm gonna put my head on top of it, like I say, oh my God, he has never cheated. Possible never cheat on me. I'm not gonna say that because I know it's a possibility that can happen. I never find out about it.
But my thing is this though: if you're in a relationship, and I'm gonna let Zig jump in. If you're in a relationship, right? The thing with that I had an issue with that's wild is you waited until you get married to anticipate getting cheated on. You're in a relationship.
No, I feel like that is before a relationship. You still have that mind. You have that mind frame before you get married.
See, that's the twist. It wasn't on her mind for the relationship. It was on her mind before she got married.
No, it was on her mind before the relationship. Regardless if she said it or not.
Then my thing is this: why go through it then? If that's your mindset, don't do it.
You love a person, so if you love a person, you're gonna deal with some stuff. You're gonna accept some stuff. Y'all gonna get through some stuff. Cheating. All sins are equal. So whether you cheat or you tell a little white lie, it's all the same thing. It's all the same sin.
Go ahead, Zed. Go ahead and speak your truths, dog. Zed. Zed probably shaking his head like, what the?
Nah, we got 2 minutes left. We had our 2 hour mark.
I'm sorry, but
I'm gonna jump in on the next one. Definitely appreciate everybody that's been tuning into our show. Man, we had a lot of people, a lot of chats this episode, a lot of people giving their opinion and everything like that. We definitely appreciate it. Make sure y'all go to Let's Hash It Out store, buy you a shirt. We got shirts, hoodies, stickers. We're about to have some cups and some other things like that on there. We are on all podcasting platforms. Huh?
Can I get a V-neck?
Oh, yeah. We could do the V-neck if y'all want the V-neck. Like, if y'all got some suggestions of stuff y'all want in the store, just let us know. And, it ain't nothing. We could throw that on there.
Hold up. I'm telling y'all, this is not my thinking. This is something I heard about the anticipating getting cheated on.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go on like Instagram or something and give my side of things.
I'm the one that actually looked at it like, the hell? You anticipate getting cheated?
Like double dutch.
We want to hear it in the after show.
Yeah.
Nah, our listeners on Spotify and Apple, they got that'd be kind of bad for them. I just catch on the next one.
Upload
get a rank. Like was it like my aunties used to do back in the day, get the rain check. They used to go to every store, get a rain check if they didn't have something. I just get a rain check.
I hated that.
Rain check. TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, I gotta get a rain check.
No eggs. Get a rain check.
Get a rain check. I'm gonna get a rain check. But
Justin, I'm sorry, Zay. Justin, if she decides to cheat, because that just sounds like that don't make sense. Because she's just gonna cheat just because she anticipating getting cheated on. She's just gonna go ahead. That's wild. That's some wild stuff.
Y'all have any final thoughts? I know we're running low on time. We kind of went a little long today, but y'all have any final thoughts before we get on out of here?
My final thoughts is, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was a lot to take in. I don't know where to go at because this was a wild topic, and I think it has to be continued because I think a lot of people had to get their thoughts out. But my final thoughts is, you know, in order for somebody to be submissive to you, you have to show them that you're worth pretty much their love and their efforts, and you have to show by actions and efforts. You have to just step up to the plate, handle your business as a man if you want your woman to be submissive to you. They're not going to be submissive to you if you half-ass and everything in life. So, yeah, you got to handle your business as a man if you want to keep that woman happy and vice versa. Women has to, it goes both ways. So that's my final thoughts, bro, big bro.
What you got, T, as your final thoughts?
I would just say I've learned something new today, which is always amazing. I look at being submissive in a different way than what I looked at it before. Like at first I looked at it as this worst thing in the world. Like I'm never going to be submissive. Like I don't like it. I don't like the terms. But when you break it down to what you really mean by being submissive, I can understand.
And I need y'all to go back and watch last week's episode too. That was a example of submissiveness as well, right, with the Guidries.
There you go.
So if anybody had any, needs an example of being submissive or following leads, or it was both ways. So just throwing that out there. What can they find you at, Tay?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Facebook, I'm Taylor Pooler. Instagram, I'm Taylor R. Pooler, and I'm Tay Talks Podcast.
Y'all see it at the bottom, Twitter, just like that?
I don't know what I am on Twitter.
I think the same thing, right? Everything on the...
I don't know.
Everything on the... was it Tay Knows Best or something like that?
You can find the connection somewhere, everywhere.
Tay Knows Best or something.
It's Tay Knows Best.
Yeah.
That is
something
true.
like
I
that.
The sound of that.
Tay everything. Tay. Yeah. Just type in Tay. She'll pop up.
Yeah.
S Ryder, what can the people find you, bro?
Instagram, S.Ryder. Facebook, Sean Griggs on Facebook and Twitter.
Not the governmentals.
Yeah, I ain't really on Twitter too much. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Young Rock 12345. So that's what y'all can find.
This man always on Twitter. Every time I say something, he like it.
Yeah, but I don't speak my thoughts. I just scroll.
So he just lurk. He a lurker.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He be on there. I can't get sweet past him.
Damn, hold up, man. Hold.
Don't start. Do not.
Oh, wait, go ahead.
I like any tweet or I like anything that I like. I don't just be stalking. Hold up, man. That's not
what we saying. What I'm saying is that you see it. Like you be on them.
I see it. I be on it, but I don't tweet. I tweet. If I tweet anything, that's what I meant. Oh,
gotcha.
Lord, boy.
Understood.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking.
Go ahead. Don't tell on yourself now, big dog.
I'm not telling. She the one that's telling. She the one that's telling. I like everything. I like what I like. I like the tweet. I like everybody's tweet on there.
So you need to be going down.
Yeah.
Just like everybody's story on Instagram. I don't watch it. I just double click.
You never like my stories on Instagram.
That's my point exactly. I just and I just look.
So that means you don't be looking.
I don't. I look for a minute, then I skip.
Wow.
I do that for everybody.
My dog just drinking melted ice.
Actually, I got some lemonade.
Yeah, 8 cups full.
All right, y'all. So I forgot. Last question. So did we hash out anything today between topic 1 and topic 2?
Topic 1, yes. Topic 2.
Tay says she has a.
It's growing on. It's growing. Yeah.
Submissive. Like I said, submissive.
We done. This is the part we close. We don't keep until on, John.
Oh, 8-bit. You missed it.
Yo, what's good, 8-bit?
I'm pretty sure 8-bit would have loved these topics.
I'm sure he was listening. He probably just wasn't an active chatter, but he was here. He was here listening.
Oh, I
know
know.
an 8-bit.
he always gives me a hard time on my thoughts. So I'm surprised he ain't jump in. But yeah, we done. Go ahead. You did learn something though. You learned something today about submissive and Come on. But man, look, we out of here, man. As Ryder, Tay Talk, Ziggy, the Beast. If y'all want to people's out the post show, we'll be there for a couple of minutes. So
all right, we'll see y'all in a few minutes after the show.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie, and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Ryder, his topics, he bringing be the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Boom, boom, boom. So we got people saying that topic 2 was not hashed out at all.
I agree. It wasn't.
We must continue. And welcome everybody to the post show, the Hash It Out post show, one of the only podcasts around that does a post show right after the show where we break the fourth wall, let you chop it up with us, give us some honest feedback and opinions and some things you'd like to see and all that jazz. So what's good? This is a YouTube exclusive. So unfortunately for those that do listen back on this on all podcasting platforms, this is not on there. This is bonus content. So once again, definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight.
Yes, big thanks. Yeah, I don't think topic 2 was hashed out completely. I think we need to.
There's a lot of layers to topic 2. So when you have a lot of layers, you can.
Yeah, I mean, it was something. That's why I said it was something. It was a topic that it was something that is needed to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to understand it. Like, this wasn't me saying that people was wrong or nothing like that, or stating that this is, unfortunately, this is the stuff that we see on a regular basis. Like, you know, regardless of whether people is on social media or not, it's not even social media, it's the news, it's just everything that we see around us. whether it's from people that we talk to or just people in general, being submissive and entitlement, you know, a lot of people have their own opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying about it, is that, you know, you have to lead. You have to pretty much lead with example. You have to show leadership in order for you to have a woman be submissive to you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the other one, I didn't mean to throw a monkey wrench into that topic, but that was something that somebody brought to my attention, and I thought that was wild. Anticipate being cheated on when you get married. Now, I understand Tay's point of view, but I also understand the point of view of the people that's going to be like, well, why get married at all? If that's your thoughts into entering it, like you have no positive thoughts. That's just anticipate getting cheated on. So you could be happy, just kind of like you're saying, be prepared to get cheated on. Like, nah. I don't think most people will go into a marriage thinking like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a risk in everything. You know,
yes.
Every time you get on the road, you can get in an accident.
Right.
You know, every time you I don't know, do an activity, you can hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a risk in everything, but you know, to go into, I don't know why somebody would go into something with a negative mind frame like that. You're already shooting yourself in the foot, like, well, doing that, because that way that means you're not 100% in.
Right.
But hey,
a lot of stuff I think is a fear too. It's a fear from things that you experienced in your past. Like, I think a lot of people fear is getting hurt. Like in this generation, it's hard to be like, you know what, I'm gonna give my all in it, and however I'm good. That's not easy. It's not easy.
But I feel like I said though, like, I understand that, but if you had all the relationship with that person to work on those type of, you see what I'm saying? That's the only thing I was getting at. If you still have those doubts, somebody, nobody, you don't know people true attention. Somebody can be the best person in the world for you, and once you probably had close to a perfect relationship, and you get married, and next thing you know, 4 or 5 years go around, hey, you found out that person cheated on you, right? Mm-hmm. It's possible. But my thing is, though, if you have that type of fear, if that's all you're thinking about going into a relationship and marriage, then why just dive into it? Why you getting into a relationship if that's your thoughts? Instead of you just saying, look, I'm going to try to give this person a shot. Whatever happened in the past, I learned from it. I know what signs to look for. I know whatever. That's all I'm saying. But to anticipate, like you pretty much saying, yeah, when you get married, you're getting cheated on. That's wild. That's wild. Yes, everyone is entitled to their opinions. Big facts. That's big facts.
Yeah, so kind of pivoting a little bit. I wanna all right, Val, see you later, bro. What would be, I wanted to get y'all's thoughts now that I got some of y'all here. I know some people left. Oh yeah, 10 year. What would be y'all thoughts if we did like extras throughout the week? Like if something viral or something that's like strong opinionated happened on like TikTok, I pull it up and we like hash out a quick topic throughout the week, like a 45, 50 minute, about an hour. Even if we can't get the full crew, one day it might be just S Rider or just Tay or just myself or 2 people. Like just like extra content. I'm just trying to think of ways to get y'all more content. Would y'all be interested in something like that?
I'm all about if there's something that's going on right then and there that has to be talked about. You can't get to a computer right away, or you can't do all that. Instagram Live is our best friend. You can always tag, and we can always chat it up with the community there.
No, I'm talking about get on here.
You can also save it too.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just saying, Jose, if something...
I mean, to get on here, we need you. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. Well, no, y'all got it.
I'll have hashed it out in the middle of the screen.
It's just a bunch of buttons to click.
Yeah.
But like you know, like when I think it was the incident where the lady told her, I guess, baby dad to buy McDonald's for all her kids. You know what I'm saying? That happened like on like a Wednesday. You know, the next podcast wouldn't have been to like, you know, another week after that. So it's like, hey, that Thursday we could have went live and kind of did like a little extra.
Right. That situation.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, or the Chris Rock situation. Like stuff like that. Like, hey, we gotta talk about this. Like, you know, like celebrity news or like
that situation could have went so many ways.
Yeah.
Like,
so I was just throwing that out there.
My opinion, if you ask me on that one, dog, it depends. Because if that child, I'm pretty sure they're getting child support. I'm just saying, every situation. If you're getting this amount here and you getting this amount there and you getting this amount here, then I'm sorry. I have to disagree. Now, if you're in a bind where...
What you mean, bro?
I'm talking about for that McDonald's stuff, bro.
Oh, no, I was just talking about in terms of just creating extra content for the channel.
No, I'm just saying, I'm giving you my opinion right now.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. So, Sean, you wouldn't have brought the McDonald's?
I would have bought the McDonald's for my child, but what I'm saying is...
So, that's not what I'm asking. Would you have brought the McDonald's for the other... That's what I'm asking.
In what situation? That's what I'm trying to
explain. In a situation when y'all not together, you dropping some food off to your child, and you know this person has another child.
All right, and once I said child support, if she got 2 different baby daddies and she getting $2,000 here, $2,000 there, and I'm paying child support and she getting another $2,000, right?
That's irrelevant.
That's $6,000 right there.
Irrelevant. Sean,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
All I'm asking you is, you go and got that food out, you're gonna drop this other child.
Pretty much you saying, for children that's not mine, I have to buy schools. I got to buy schools.
I didn't say what you had to do. I didn't say anything about what you had to do. We're not talking about anything additional. We're saying you are dropping your child off McDonald's, and you know there's another child at that house, and you're not going to say, hey, what does this child eat from McDonald's? Look at you different. I'm just waiting for a response. And I say that because I'm a woman who has a child that's going to go into a situation with someone else with a child. I don't want more kids, but I could possibly have another child. And in the case, I wish he would come to my house with one thing of McDonald's. Either one of my baby daddies is a problem.
Once again,
I'm just trying to get feedback from our fans, our listeners.
One thing you got to understand.
They said be cool. That's all we need, just one.
Understand this. Once you do that, then it's going to be, I need this for this one.
No, nobody said anything. You looking way too far in it.
Because it's like that. Because I've seen this happen too many times. I'm sorry. There's not a great answer. If you are getting child support and you're getting enough, I just said $2,000 from each of your baby daddies. $2,000. That's $6,000. You mean to tell me you didn't fill up that, and half the time you're getting food stamps. You mean to tell me you not filling up that house with food so that way all the children can eat?
But that doesn't matter. You're bringing McDonald's to the house for one child, and
like
there's more than one child at the house.
Right. I'll answer this then.
All right, so hold on. First off, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, dog. Just let me
I got a great response for this.
First off, kids should be eating McDonald's. The shit nasty, is unhealthy. It don't biodegrade. Now you got it, bro.
I don't go to McDonald's and just get fries. Like, I love McDonald's fries. I am addicted.
Kids shouldn't be eating it.
A large, that's me when I go to McDonald's fries.
If my child was with my baby mama and she said your child wants McDonald's, and I know you got a house in that food in that house. You got food in the house for the other children.
Everything else that you're saying is irrelevant.
I know you're not going to get me to pivot off of that. I'm sorry. Especially if you get child support.
What does child support have to do with anything?
Because that's the meaning of child support.
Okay, if you're not on child support, you don't pay child support, then what? You don't pay child support, then what? But if you don't pay child support, then what?
You're getting child support from the other kids, right? That's not mine.
So you're saying
right?
You're not gonna buy this child McDonald's, is what you're saying.
You're getting child support from the other children's baby daddies, right?
That doesn't matter. I'm not support from nowhere.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the woman.
No, I'm saying I'm that woman. I'm putting myself in this woman's shoes. I'm this woman now. I'm this woman. Ted's this woman. I'm the woman. I got 2 kids. You my baby daddy. You call me and say, hey, I'm bringing this. I'm bringing my boy something to eat and my boy only. I'm gonna be like, so you're not bringing my other son something to eat? No, that's not mine. You get child support. What? No, absolutely not. $5 to $10 extra is gonna truly get this other child something to eat. That's not gonna make or break the bank. Come on now.
It's not gonna hurt me, but and I'm gonna tell you this: it's not gonna hurt me. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to get put in that position because once again, it's gonna go from McDonald's to school shoes to I need this done, I need that done. Well, hold up, what a fucking other baby daddy at? That's not my child. That's not my responsibility.
I'm just going. I feel my pressure just rising.
Huh? You heard what I said. I'm sticking to what I said.
That's nothing. There's no word. You can stand on it. You can't stand on it. You can't stand on it. I ain't feeling it. I ain't showing. I look at you different now. I ain't feeling it.
Hey, your business. I said what I said. Real shit.
I hear unicorn. No, remember here unicorn. No.
I said unicorn. Now he going to that with all the rest of them.
Hey, handle your business. I said what I said. If you're getting child support, right? You're getting child support. You're going to make sure them children going to have food in the house, regardless. If my son or daughter wants McDonald's, and I know you got food in that house for the other children, that's what they call to me, especially if my child said, Dad.
So wait. You're going to stick this child in the house with a McDonald's, but it's not going to have the McDonald's. Well, my question is, do you even offer and say, hey, you have to send me money, but I'll give them a McDonald's too, or that's not an offer either? I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Like I said,
there's no way that you can tell. And I'm a child. I'm my mother's only child that lives in this house. So for me, I couldn't imagine having a sibling and daddy bring them some McDonald's, don't bring me nothing. I'm not that McDonald's on the floor. Ain't none of us eating. Tell your daddy that. I cannot leave you.
So Zig, what I'm taking from this is I gotta buy. If I buy my daughter or son a phone, I have to buy the other one an iPhone because my daughter and son got the latest iPhone. So I have to buy the other one an iPhone because they're gonna get jealous.
Apples and
if I buy my son and daughter, if I buy my son or daughter some Jordans and the other kids don't get that, and that makes me a bad person, even though they're not mine. I'm buying clothes for my child. They're gonna get jealous, so I have to do that. That's what I'm getting from this. In order for so I have to buy everything I buy for my son and daughter. I have to multiply and get for other kids whose father is paying child support to support the child.
So you're simple. You are not gonna buy this other child McDonald's.
Sean, you just say no. You want. That's what she's asking. But since I've been listening to the show,
just say no. You're not doing it. This. I might go live about this.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Oh, I can't talk to you till next Tuesday.
I said what I said. Because what I'm saying is,
what you saying?
You keep saying why buy? So you buy children McDonald's and they see them eating McDonald's. But my thing is this though: where's the child support? See, nobody wants to get into those particular. It's just all about. It doesn't matter if they're getting child support. It doesn't matter if they doing this. Yes, it does. Because at the end of the day, let's just say something. If my child, right? If my child gets hurt and then the other people's children, then I got to bring them to the emergency room and I got to do all this and that. Pretty much that's how it goes. That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. Because you're going to be like, yeah, he come through for my other kids, not his kids. But then for all that, I might as well claim him on my taxes too as well and get my money. If that's the case, yes. That's why I'm at with it. Because I've seen this happen too many times where other children, fathers are paying child support and getting enough money to support that child. My child is my responsibility. The other children is not. You call me cold-hearted all you want, but now let's flip the situation then. If you didn't have the support of your other baby's father and you had children, then yeah, I would. But if you talking about baby fathers that you got some child support from, and you getting this money on a monthly basis, then no. That's why I stand at with that. Plain and simple. Now you can take that to the bank. I said what I said.
That check bounced.
That check did not bounce. That check did not bounce.
Oh, I cannot believe all these people saying no, they will not buy this. These kids make.
Please, Ziggy, what y'all want from me?
Why get McDonald's in the first place? Thank you. But what I'm saying though, Tay, my thing is this though.
If I go there and they have 3 kids at the house, including mine, I'm gonna say what the I'm going to buy it. It's just that simple. I don't even look too far in it. That ain't my kid.
Okay.
If they paying child
I'll give you one.
That's irrelevant to
I'll give you one. What if your child texts? What if our child texts me, right? Doesn't even let you know that she texts me. And she, my daughter or son texts me just off the strength and just say, Daddy, I want McDonald's. And I just say, all right, I'm about to drop it off to you. And I drop it directly off to them. And you be like, hold up. What about the other children? My daughter, my son hit me up. They wanted this, and I dropped it off to them. What I'm supposed to do then, Tay? I don't know if you got other children now. I can only go off of what my son and daughter text me. Then what you say? Then what would you say? Cricket. What would you say?
I would say take your McDonald's back. It's not coming through my doorstep.
If your son,
nobody eat McDonald's. Nobody eat McDonald's.
Texas. They text me personally. They text me. They're not telling me nobody else in the house. Daddy, I want McDonald's. All right, I'm about to drop it off to you. What then? I gotta check to see if it's okay to drop something off.
See me talking to the mic. No, nobody will eat McDonald's. Nobody. Not your child. Not you. In my house.
I was just trying to get feedback from my listeners if they wanted more topics. I apologize for even bringing the topic up. I was just using examples. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see if they wanted more shows from us, more short form shows. Mom said,
and Corey with me.
But what I'm saying is, so for instance, right? Say, for instance, Mom, I'm gonna ask you a question. So if I know that she has 2 baby fathers and she's getting $2,000 a month, but I'm still responsible and paying for the school clothes, the shoes.
Nobody is saying all of that. We're doing a simple McDonald's pop-off.
No, because that's what y'all not understanding. That's what it leads to. If I do for all, you're going to be like, oh, my other baby fathers don't come through for me like my other baby father. I know if I need him, he's going to come through for me. So it's going to go McDonald's to that. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Simple. Like simple. I'm sorry. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, all we talking about is McDonald's here. That's it.
First off, the kids shouldn't be eating McDonald's anyway. They should be eating a home
cooked
meal.
These kids eat McDonald's. They like McDonald's. They like the
Well, Ziggy kids don't. Ziggy kids don't.
Nah. So somebody bought Izzy McDonald's. I flashed out. Don't be feeding her that McDonald's. That food that if you leave outside on the counter, it looked the same the week before when you bought it. Zig, food that don't decompose. Why would you eat that?
I'm going to explain this one more time. And this is why I'm not explaining this shit no more.
Oh, all right. Wait, hold on. Go ahead, dog.
If you have 2 baby fathers plus me, so that's 3 baby daddies, no judgment. You're getting child support for each 3 of us, right? What I'm saying is, if you don't have the support of your other two baby fathers, if you constantly saying, I got these children, the other two baby fathers are not coming through for me like that, then yes, I would gladly be like, all right, my daughter hit me up or my son hit me up for McDonald's. What the other
so
kids
let me say this. So let me ask you a question.
But
So
I
what
feel
you're
like if you
saying?
get support,
No. So what you're saying is you don't mind simply buying McDonald's if her other baby daddies aren't doing anything, but if they are doing something, then it's a no for you to buy McDonald's. What if it's your child that day, and then that dad is like, you know what? I'm bringing Tyler something to eat. So what James eats, I know what Tyler eats, so what James eats, and just simply bring that McDonald's. Like, yes, I'm all in a mic because I'm really in my feelings. Like, but I mean, I guess this goes into situations of conversations that you have to have with people that you date. Because I mean, if I am dating someone and they give me an answer like you, that's an automatic we done. And I'm not mad, and it's nothing personal, but you can't tell me that you'll bring something to my house as far as food wise, snack wise for one child and not the other. That's just not gonna work for me. It's not.
So in other words, fellas, you're not together. You're taking care of the child, so just be prepared to pay for the school uniforms. You're gonna pay for Christmas gifts. You gotta co-sign the cards. You gotta pay for tuition.
Why we going to the extreme? We just talking about
exactly. You know he's an extremist. He goes 0 to 100.
I think he just doing that to make Tay mad. He be doing that on purpose.
Zig, let's be for real, bro. We're not sugarcoating this shit. We're in 2022. Do I have to keep pretending to bring up this real bad? That's part of the reason right there. Situationships, shit like that. Do I have to go into further details? That's what it is. That's what it is. Next thing you gonna do, McDonald's. All right. Oh, such and such needs school shoes for next week. Okay, what other pops at? What other daddy at? Oh yeah, but this you buying your son Jordans. Why you can't buy the other one Jordans? That's not my responsibility. I didn't pop my C's in you for that child.
I think we got probably do that on a case by case basis.
Man.
Look, just buy pizza. Look, y'all. I got a large pizza. Whatever happens. Y'all gotta buy a pizza. See, Brittany got it at Decompose. Yeah, see the thing.
My mama said she paying for field trips for 1 million kids. Buy one Happy Meal.
Wait, what happened? You start breaking up.
My mama said she paid for field trips for 1 million kids, and you're not gonna buy a Happy Meal.
She said, Sean, when Taylor was in school, I paid for a field trip for kids that had both parents in the house. All I asked was that they signed the consent forms. It's always about the kids. Hey man, you just gotta buy a pizza, that way they can share some slices.
But that's just like for me. If my son somewhere and I know they have other kids and I'm bringing him something, I'll ask, hey, what does this kid or that kid eat? Because I'm bringing my child something and I know other kids are there. Like I don't know.
School? You talking about school?
No, I'm saying if my son is somewhere, like with anybody, if I'm dropping something off to him as far as food or a snack or anything, I'll call and say, hey, what the such and such eat or who else is there? I've done that before.
You're talking about friends. Of course,
I'm not talking about just friends. But the thing is, what's the difference in doing it for your friend or doing it for your child's mother? Like, I feel like that's mentally what men go wrong in. At one time, it was good, but because y'all not on level no more, then now it's not okay for you to do for a child.
That's where women get the game fucked up at. It's because y'all anticipating us to take care.
I'm not anticipating anything. Yes. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna rent the house like that, be fair. That's it.
So, like I said, what I'm getting from this is if I buy my son and daughter Jordans, the other two children.
Nobody says anything about something like Jordans. I'm saying a simple $5, $6 meal.
They're gonna get jealous.
I'm not telling you $80 Jordans. What you buy for your child is what you buy for your child as far as something like that. But something simple as McDonald's.
And then the
I would
woman is
never
gonna be
deny
like, well, why
somebody
you
else's child at McDonald's.
Why the other two didn't get Jordans? You bought your son and daughter Jordans. You bought them the
We
iPhone,
ain't
but why
gonna
not
never
them?
agree on this one. We not.
We're not.
I ain't gonna never even
not.
respect your mind.
That's crazy to me. Y'all wow.
This is the part of being a baby mama that's ghetto. Like, it's ghetto. It's really ghetto. It's giving ghetto. It's giving ghetto. This is ghetto.
I don't know what to tell you. I say what I said because you're looking at a perspective of like you. I'm talking about just some women in general. That's what it leads up to. It's going to lead up to more.
But my thing is, we're not talking about in general, because before you got in that situation with that person, you knew how and the type of person they was before that. So if you felt like you was dealing with a moocher, that's on you. You put yourself in that position. But I'm gonna speak for a woman like myself. I don't ask you for much, and I'm not gonna ask you for much more than you give. But I'm not gonna let you disrespect my child, my kids, by bringing another kid something to eat, and they're sitting right there watching them eat that. That, to me, that's just not fair. Regardless of if you're their dad or not, for me, I'm not gonna go in. If you have my child, I'm not gonna go and say, oh, hey, here is McDonald's for Titan, but I mean, James, that's your child. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I would never have that mind frame, because I would never want a child to feel like, well, damn, they brought them something, but they didn't bring me something. It's not about you as an adult or what you think is the aftermath. It's about doing what you is right for these kids. I'm not gonna never sit there and make another child feel jealous because I brought this child something. It's different when you're talking about tennis shoes and things like that versus a $6 meal. It's totally different.
Like I said, fellas, take it as you want. It's gonna start with McDonald's, then it's gonna go to shoes, phones, tuition, and everything else. That's facts. That's what's going on. That's what happens. And I don't even have a baby mama, and that's what is happening. That's what is happening. Dead ass.
I don't even know if I want to talk about this again. My hair.
So I ask you this: where does the child support money go to?
See, I was just trying to get. All right, Jono, look, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna put y'all in.
What is this?
Look, I was just trying to get feedback for our listeners. I barely got to say 2 words this whole episode, but I tried to jump in here and there, but I was just trying to keep it, keep the mood light, just try to get feedback. But this is what makes Tate and S Rider so good of hosts. What you get with them is 100%. They give their opinions. They're very emotional. They don't sugarcoat nothing, and this is what makes them good for the show. This is how we hash things out. And I was just trying to get feedback if y'all want extra content. That's all I was trying to get from the post show. I was just trying to get some information from y'all if y'all wanted to get more content from us throughout the week. Sometimes things happen on TikTok, on IG, on reels that we see, on stories that we see throughout the week that, like, hey, that was kind of wild. Let's bring that up. Let's talk about that. So that's what I was just kind of bringing to the table. But let's see, we got some, all right. So if anyone has feedback about what kind of content y'all would like to see from us throughout the week, please let me know now. Hey, look, I be trying, Britt. I be trying, Brittany. I would like more short-term discussion. All right, bet. Noted. Hey, my boy Linda understand. You like that idea? So like kind of like one topic zingers. I do Ziggy. I want y'all perspective on Kenan Thompson. What did he do? One topic zingers. The short ones are pretty easy to digest. All right, cool. So we'll try to, if something good pop up, we'll, make sure you're following us on Instagram. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms so you can stay up to date, because you never know when we might go live. If y'all aren't already following us on YouTube, this where everything will be posted on YouTube. So make sure this coworker. All right, hey. All right, so that's all I got. I'm gonna bring everybody back in one more time. If they got any last words.
Oh man, this is
I ain't
wild.
got nothing to say.
I think I said what I said, man. I mean, I don't know what more can I clarify. If my
You can't at this point. You
How?
said enough.
How? I said what I said. If you pay child support, you should cook right. Because what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to understand is, don't look at it as I won't do for the other children.
That's what you're saying.
Oh,
You're saying that.
No.
Now we're backtracking. We're backtracking now.
Because if you got what you're not understanding is, if you got other baby fathers that's supporting you, child support and everything, that's what I'm getting at. Where is this money
if you
going?
don't get child support, then what?
And what did I say? You must didn't pay attention.
And you gonna buy my kids something because I'm not on child support?
You damn right. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
That's so stupid.
And you know why? And like I said, you might be different, but some women really take that shit from. If I start doing this for all the children,
to me, you just give me a person that's been hurt, and you've been hurt to like a person that's constantly using you.
No.
You're afraid of being used. That's what I get from this.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
It's not about being used. It's going to continuously happen because that's what you anticipate. You're anticipating that, yes, he comes through for me more than my other baby daddies. So if I need tuition paid, if I need Jordans, Christmas clothes, they coming through for me, regardless of the fact if I'm getting child support. If I still ask them, that's what's going to happen. You cannot sit up here and tell me some women out here do not think like that. You're not going to sit up there and tell me that lie. And if you can find some woman that actually thinks 100% like you, I'll give you my next paycheck.
How many I need?
You need a whole lot.
Just give me a number.
You're not going to sit up
Give me a number and I can start getting signatures. Give me next paycheck when I have until...
You're not going to tell me all women don't do that type of stuff.
Sean, you gave me a scenario. You told me I can have your next paycheck if I what? How many signatures do I need? That's all I'm asking.
Give me 100. You give me 100 signatures, then we'll make it.
Say less.
Give me 100.
When you get, I just need it by the time you get paid. When is that?
100. You give me 100 signatures.
When do you get paid? So I'll make sure when I get myself through.
I still love you too, moms. But I'm sorry, I'm standing 10 toes down. Ain't no. This is what Let's Hash It Out.
Had his foot down too, and it got chopped off. So
Sean, at this rate, though, we ain't never getting invited to no fucking party, bro.
At all.
Thank you. I ain't even do nothing.
I ain't going to no party. Shit, at this point, I need to say my other baby daddy ain't gonna buy my baby no McDonald's.
I ain't even do nothing.
Zig, we wasn't getting invited.
I'm catching stray bullets.
We wasn't getting invited when things was good. So what's this?
Look at this dude. I'm put it. Hey, Chad. I tried. He just kept going.
He itching. He can't stop.
But hey, speak your truth, King. And you too, speak y'all truths. That's why people love this show. Numbers are going up in the post show. Golly, how that work?
I'm not gonna be here no more. This is it for me. This is my farewell.
Damn, Sean don't even have kids. Man,
Right.
hey, it's lit, the post show. Sean said he won't give other kids food because he don't want to feel entitled to school clothes and Jordans.
All I'm saying
It's
is
a hypothetical.
it's
LOL at G.
Thank you, Jake. That's all it is, bro. Thank you.
Don't hypothetical nothing around here. We gonna call it what it is.
All it is.
But Tay, you remember? Well, I mean, come on now. We know how Sean is. Like in the last season, we always say Sean goes to the extreme.
With everything.
My bro's just a little
extreme situation though.
My bro's just being a little, just y'all just be easy on my bro. He just, he get up at 3 a.m. He a little tired. Y'all be easy on my dog, man. Look at him. He tired. Look at his face.
I'm not tired because I really came.
My bro tired, man. Y'all.
I'm really
give him a break,
bro. Like, bro, I don't even have.
Sean a realist.
Hold up, I cannot speak on it. This is one thing Tay probably got over me. I cannot speak on it because I don't have a child. I don't have a baby mom, so I can't really speak on it. You asking my opinion on the situation. I can only speak on if I was in that situation and what I've been seeing from other situations and experiences. And that's what happens. They take it to the extreme and they still get child support from other baby daddies, but they still depend on that one that comes through for them.
We're never acknowledging the fact that male let it get to that point. As a male, you have nothing but the opportunity when something is going too far. Like, you know what, that's a bit too far. I'm not doing it. And it's just that simple. But we're not going to say that you're going to bring McDonald's to one child and not the other. To me, that's a little bit too far-fetched.
My man said,
that's not going to work for me.
My man said he's standing with Sean. He said he tired of these women taking advantage of us good men.
It's not even about taking it. Say, bro, it's not even about taking advantage.
Yeah, I'm just reading.
But that's what it is, though. That's what it is.
I'm just reading the comments.
It's the fact that you're worried about a woman will take advantage of you in a financial situation because you go from 0 to 100. We went from talking about McDonald's to buying Jordans and $1,000 tuitions and signing for cars. How did we get there? You took it there.
I didn't do nothing.
That's where they take it at. We don't take it that way. Y'all take it that way.
No, nobody. All we look at was McDonald's. We just all we did was McDonald's. Can I get a 4-piece Happy Meal nuggets with barbecue sauce? That's all we went with an apple. And now all of a sudden we're paying for college tuition and signing for cars. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand. We went from A to B to ZDD.
That don't happen.
Abis said a man can't say no without getting called a bum, trash, broke, everything under the sun.
No.
And the crazy thing is, I never say any of the above. But what I'm saying is, if it comes to kids, like that part, I don't play when it comes to being fair about kids. I don't want nobody playing with mine, and I want mine to be as comfortable as possible. So I'm gonna make sure that someone else is as well. That's just me.
That is extreme. What's extreme?
What is extreme is that he's talking about college tuition and everything else from McDonald's. Y'all see that man? His last name is Pooler. He already on.
Oh, hey, I ain't make assumptions. I'm sorry. I'm catching straight bullets for no reason. Hey,
I cannot believe
I ain't do nothing.
Like, if I had to put my head on the chopping block and say that Sean would be saying this, I would be like, absolutely not. Like, he would never say such a thing.
And guess what? I guarantee
you. My nigga.
You can find 20 people in here and ask them how to treat their kids.
I'll wait. Not to McDonald's, clearly, because then they're going to have to buy Jordans and tuition.
I'll wait for somebody to lie. Because what you're not understanding is you think women are not going to go to that point. That's basically what is going to happen. It's going to.
I never said that some women cannot go to that point. All I'm saying is you just do what's right. You know when to say no. You can say no. No. I got a child. This one ain't gonna fly. So you can give up, and then we'll be done with it. You can end the year.
I said what I said. I mean, that's what it is. That's crazy to me. to believe that?
That is crazy to me that we going from McDonald's to tuition.
Because that's
all I ask is that if you're gonna bring this child McDonald's, that you bring my child McDonald's. That's it. Mine, not yours, but mine. Bring my Titan likes McDonald's. Bring Titan some McDonald's. You don't bring Titan no McDonald's.
What if he?
It's a problem.
What if he said, "Nah, I ain't bringing them McDonald's. I'm bringing them Chick-fil-A."
Oh, I'm hungry too. Then I'm the baby mama trying to say, well, can I get a spicy deluxe with American cheese and a little bacon?
But
so we at.
But Zig, but did you hear what she also said? If my child just automatically texts me and doesn't let me know about who's over at the house, they text me individually.
You giving me the worst hypotheticals in the world.
Wow.
You know that me let me stop you. Let's make this. I'm about to put it out black and white for you, and I just say yes or no. You know for a fact, I have 2 kids. I have a child with you, and then I have Titan. We use Titan as an example. Your child is my last child. I already had Titan. You know, Titan lives with me. Child, they live with me. My child, your child texts you when we share together. Titan is older than this child. And say, hey, Dad, can you bring me some McDonald's? You as a dad, your mind should automatically be like, hey, well, your brother there, what's your brother doing? Regardless of us not being together or not, I feel like there should still be a thought in your mind to say, hey, your brother, yes, no, maybe so, whatever. I feel like as you should go that far. Which I guess some men, your mind don't, but I still feel like your mind should go that far. Granted, let's say you do know that Titan is at the house. Do you offer and say, well, hey, what does Titan want? Or do you automatically say, well, I'm just buying my son something because my son, and that's what he wanted? That's all I need to know. I love this background music right now. It's sending me there. So do you buy it or no?
Find out next what his answer is next week on Let's Hash It Out podcast. Thank you and good night.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first.
No, I'm just playing. All right, bro. Go ahead.
Do I have an answer? No.
It don't matter what I say because it's not.
I just want to answer though. I just gave it to you in simple terms.
It's not. I think I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about this no more.
All right, we'll start again next week.
Yeah, I'm beyond tired.
So we'll start again next week.
Hey, we all cool. That's all it is. We sometimes, we agree to disagree. It's all part of the plan. God did. God did.
Yes, he did. God would have brought in McDonald's.
But God provides everybody.
Hey,
I ain't God. I don't walk on. I'm Sean.
All I'm saying is,
I'm Sean.
Ziggy said, wrap it up. I'm just trying to get my dog in. No more hot water, dog. I'm trying to say
no hot water. I said what I said.
So
burning no hot water. I ain't do nothing.
Stay tuned. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram and YouTube. We might be popping up with a little few extras here and there. Don't know what part of the cast will be present. Either way, we might get some new content for y'all throughout the.
I think we're gonna have to start airing me and Sean separate, like not on the same screen.
Oh, so now we about to do the Martin and Gina. All right. It done got to this point. We didn't even make it halfway to season 2. It's already blown up.
At the end of the day, I respect everybody's opinion. I don't have this. To me, it's fun.
You gonna buy them some fruits, some pineapples?
And see
pineapple rings.
And see next week, that's even more interesting.
No, apparently next week it got pushed back because they want to talk about other stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta in pre-production we'll go over it.
I I still got love for all y'all. I don't give a damn.
So once again, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm good on my.
If you know, if you're someone that normally watches, I'm sorry, if you're normally someone that listens to the podcast on podcasting platforms, this is why you should be following us on YouTube. This is all I call this extra content. You got an extra 35 minutes of show.
Yeah, an hour.
You got extra. Oh, I'm sorry, 45 minutes of show. Hey, what's good, LC? Appreciate the raid over on Twitch, bro. I see you. Jay said it was good content.
It is.
They probably Tay is probably gonna yell at Sean in a group chat in a little bit.
You already know it's coming. Y'all, you already know.
Yeah, I already know it's coming. My dog either gonna get the silent treatment, only answer like questions from me or Lyndon, and then like not answer Sean or give him or chew him out. It's one of the two. It's coming.
I'm not getting.
It's like a volcano.
I'm not getting invited to no family functions.
But we wasn't already doing that anyway, dog.
It's a wrap. So
it's a wrap, dog.
I don't know what I can do. I apologize. I'm sorry if my opinions offended people. It just.
Yes, we're offended. Yes, we are.
Apparently
Jay said y'all better agree to disagree.
Apparently, a lot of people was kind of feeling where I was coming from.
This is full circle. This goes back. But see, this is full circle. This goes back to what we talked about in our first topic, the honeymoon phase. You know, we came in, new intro, new logo, everything. Honeymoon phase is over. Now look at them arguing about McDonald's.
Do show up to that lady's house without getting
what?
What am I saying?
She said, "Please do show up to that lady's house without getting okay from her. Period. Or do not." So pretty much she's saying is like if your son calls and say, "Hey, I want McDonald's," you still should call and say like, "Hey, are you even at home before I drive over here to drop off McDonald's?"
I respect. Are you okay with him eating McDonald's?
Are you okay with him eating McDonald's? Did you just cook? Did you cook something before?
Not that. I ain't gonna lie. I respect it.
Yeah. Nah. I ain't want to jump in because y'all was like in the heat. And I didn't want to make it seem like I was taking sides.
What do you say, Zed? Because I would love to know.
Oh no, I ain't getting in this.
I just need a quick opinion from you, from a dad. You're a dad.
Hey, what I miss, LC, it's so much to unpack, bro. I know it's cliche, but you're gonna have to go and watch the VOD on YouTube. You got to go back and watch it through, bro. When you at work or something like that. Everybody says it's good content though. They like, I mean, this is stuff people scared to talk about, but we do it. This is what we do at Let's Hash It Out podcast. Yeah.
Trust me, I'm all about.
I'm hearing Tay Talks next week. I'm done with this. First episode is McDonald's scenario.
Kids not hungry in the Beast household. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. Then I eat McDonald's. I will say this: my kid ain't eat no McDonald's. Home cooked meal, Chick-fil-A. That's about it. Not no McDonald's. Y'all ain't seen no McDonald's movie?
No.
Nah, don't eat that. Stop giving your kids McDonald's. Now I got a whole nother argument.
I'm good. I don't want to visit this topic.
Y'all be all right. Go ahead, pout tonight. Y'all be good. Joking tomorrow. All right, guys. Damn, we still going. Oh, y'all want us to leave? Hey, no problem. We could cut it off. All right.
I think
y'all don't want to welcome out people asking, are we still here? That's when you know it's time to go. When they're like, damn, what y'all doing? All right, y'all.
I'll see y'all.
We'll see y'all later.
You're not gonna talk to me later. I don't know who you're gonna talk to.
GG's, dog.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
All right, so I'm getting ready to send y'all on Twitch. I'm about to send y'all over to, let's see who's on. We got our boy Tony. All right, I'm gonna send y'all to literally Tony on Twitch. And everybody else, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all following us on Instagram and also other social media platforms, because you never know, we might pop up with a extra for y'all throughout the week. And all right, we sent them over. And I'm just waiting for the thing to load up so I can end the stream. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, appreciate y'all.